everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why, that'd be just, well, something weird going on here. Something weird going on here, like. Man, the ads on both tablets. You will get ads before the start of the stream. You shouldn't get them during the stream. Steve-O, loud and clear. The hat, the famous hat. What's that doing now? Yep, hello to our Steve-O, to our Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field, and to our Ruby. Buttons are being pressed, buttons aren't working. The whale's gone mad. Why is it doing that now? Don't do that, don't do that. Oh, that looks better. Buttons have been pressed, buttons have worked. So how are we? How are we? How you doing? You alright? How are you in yourself? Are you okay? Suddenly gone warm. Yes, I know I'm wearing a hat, but it wasn't warm earlier. I went for a walk and it was miserable. It was dark, it was overcast, it was even starting to rain slightly at the end of it. And then in the space of about 10 minutes of being in the house, the sun was out, but it was still raining, and it was a big rainbow again. This happened on Wednesday, was it, or was it last Sunday? I can't remember. Yeah, same thing now. Massive rainbow. Still trying to get over the virus. Oh man, you've got the Miley in your house, the Miley Cyrus. No es bueno, man. Drink loads of water, piss yourself healthy. Thank you for the follow, Mustang Drifter. I think that must have been from a previous live, or was that from during one of Vic's? Could have been one of Vic's, couldn't it? How's thee and thee's, as they say in Yorkshire? Marvellous, isn't it? How quickly the week goes by. And I did remember to do stuff today. I haven't managed to get out the house much over the entire weekend. Certainly not with camera in hand to film stuff. But I've managed to get stuff done. I have managed to get stuff done. Thankfully. Including tonight's bits and pieces, because it is a Sunday after all, you know what I mean. That's been done. What else has been done? I've got to finish off the next Reason the Rhyme video, which should be ready for some point this week. Which has been Frankenstein monstered together from plenty of different cameras in plenty of different areas on plenty of different times. Know what I mean? It's mad. Happy Blood Moon Day. How are we all? Did everyone think the world was ending earlier today? It felt like it at times. We couldn't end the world before having tonight's live though, could we? I mean, come on, be honest. We couldn't. But it was mad. The weather's been really strange because, I mean, it's 6:05 in the blessed PM. The sun set 15 minutes ago. And that's still daytime out there now. Still daytime. Which is strange. The other day at 10 to 8, mind you, it was raining heavily. It was absolutely black. Clouds were black, they were evil, man. Captain Kayaking, how you doing, bud? How's things? Lovely to see you. Been enjoying your stuff lately? Yep. Where are we? Blood moons are hardly the end of the world. But you never know. You see, the thing is, back in the day, and when I say the day, what I mean is the day, especially you Norse lunatics, you thought that any kind of solar eclipse especially was God closing his eye and going to sleep. So you would scream and shout at the sun until he opened his eye again, which of course was just the moon passing in front of it. But they were convinced that was God going to sleep so you wouldn't be able to look after him and take care. So for some people, the blood moon means the end of days. It's on its arse though, isn't it? Tomorrow is the last day of the year with a past 8 sunset. It's earlier than that here now, mate. Earlier than that. Mandy, you were waiting for it and it didn't happen. That's very nihilistic of you, that, isn't it? I was waiting for the earth to finish and it didn't. Gutted. I'm going to stamp my feet now. The night's fair drawing in. They are fair drawing in. It's mad how, when it's the other way around, when we're going into summer, it seems to creep and creep and creep. Whereas as soon as we're going into winter, it's just, last week was sunny and warm and bright until 11 o'clock at night. Tonight it's freezing o'clock and freezing o'clock. It's freezing at 7 o'clock. It's ridiculous. How are we doing? All good. Definitely all good here, apart from the fact that my legs, I feel like breadsticks. Painful breadsticks though. Know what I mean? Ads popping up over the chat. That's what they said, was it Wednesday or last week? Same thing. That was when, it was Vic, wasn't it? So it must have been Sunday. When she was getting the Tai Chi adverts. Men with six packs adverts, you know what I mean? It must be just a YouTube thing where they're trying to make as much money as possible because, you know, it's all about the Dwayne Eddies, isn't it? I feel it was the last days before Ragnarok. Absolutely. That was a good 40 generations ago. I bet you there's people nowadays who still believe in it though. I mean, geez, man, look at the US. People were getting vaccinated and measles went away, and now RFK is in there with his lunacy and everything's running, rampaging through the entire population because he's thick as shit. Quick question, do you kayak all year? Can you kayak all year? Good question. I never thought of asking that. Well done, Mandy. I suppose, I don't know. Do you kayak inland? Is that all it is? Inland kayaking on like white watery bits and stuff. That should be alright, shouldn't it? Not as if you're suddenly out there on the big breakers. Or are you? That'd be mad, wouldn't it? Just suddenly kayaking over to the States. From December to March is just skating on ice. Can you do that though? Do you do that? That would be hilarious. Someone taking a dog for a walk and someone kayaks past on the ice. It looks mad in the Netherlands, which always gets colder than here anyway. People skating along the canals, and quickly skating along the canals. They do speed skating over there. You see them overtaking the car when you're on the motorway. It's insane, man. You can, it's very cold. You try and do it up to November and start back in spring. I do not blame you at all. Whereabouts you normally do it? Is there anywhere in particular you go to? Because it does get cold. The UK does get cold. It's not as bad as other places, but it does get pretty cold. And water, of course, always makes things feel 10 times worse. Who have we got here now? Who's this? We got an helicopter up there now. Where are you? Where are you, bastard? Where are you? I can hear that. It's massive. Show yourself. Don't know. No. Could be one of those bizarre. Could be one of those big military ones, the Chinooks that end up going to the Isle of Man. They can be miles away in that direction, and they're still. You can feel it in your chest. Giving it one of them, it's mad. Mad thing, fam. Live right by the River Avon. That's a good river, that, isn't it, the Avon? There's some good rivers in this country. That's one of them. You've seen reels of people kayaking down sand dunes. Would this be the Middle East by any chance? It's definitely not Ainsdale. I'd have seen it if it was Ainsdale. But no. Used to skate a lot in winter when it freezes. It freezes a few nights, but thaws in the daytime. It gives off this sci-fi-esque sound. Alright, it kind of reverberates. Hard to explain, but it's an awesome phenomenon. I can imagine that. Danish aliens. There you go. That's what it is, aliens. Seen someone on YouTube going on ice. That was funny. I bet it is, man. Oh, it was a private Airbus H160. Would that be the fella who owns Omen Bargain? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Yeah, he goes from Blackpool to Kirby and back a couple of times a day in his helicopter rather than driving. Because, you know, that extra 20 minutes makes all the difference. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Ali, Ali, how you doing? Right, Piggly Ding has been reset for the first time tonight. Because the hand was in the air and it was waving like she didn't care. Kayaking on snow. Alright, you done that? Did it as kids. Really, really fast downhill. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind doing something, but I don't think I'd be allowed to. Half of me doesn't work anyway. When you go abroad, you're a Danish alien. I don't want to tell you this, Casper, but when you're at home, you're an alien as well. Just left Liverpool. They are quick, aren't they? Jeez, man. What drink have we got? We've got coffee. Oh my God, we've got coffee. The coffee is adorable. Oh my God. Come on, get off the screen. Pain in the arse. Come on. Disparu. Shift. It's a video kayaking down the river in the Four Seasons with the chill music. There you go. It'll take you a full year, or best part of a full year to do, but you could do that. Bit of Vivaldi as you're giving it beans. Sort it, man. Ali's grind, so she is. Who wants coffee? Casper, you're a freak. Is that what I'm trying to say? Is that what I'm trying to say? Of course you are. You wouldn't be here otherwise, would you? Freaks assemble. Go ahead, Horace, lad. Bring it in. Look at that. That's a proper coffee. Oh my God. Keep it up all night, that though. Heavy salad, you know what I mean? Proper heavy salad, that. You can get an electric kayak that you don't have to steer. Oof. How far do you reckon I could get in one of them? The Leeds-Liverpool Canal is just up the road there. I could do that. Just jump on there without anyone finding me. I wouldn't want to annoy the narrowboaters though. They're quite nice, them, aren't they, narrowboaters? There's a lovely lady who's got a narrowboat that I watch. Mindful Narrowboat. It's got a very good style. It's all chilled, relaxed, and into animals and things like that. Mandy, you can test a new thingy. You can go for it. In fact, you can go for it if you want. Go ahead, lad, sort it. Give it a go, lad. Give it a go, lad. It is warm, this, though. And it wasn't earlier when I was out. I was thinking about going for a walk on Ainsdale Beach. I never managed it. Has it not worked? Oh, there you go, yeah. There you go, it has worked. Oh! And Captain Kayaking.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is indeed there. It is there. You've levelled up. There is Vic's channel. I can even pin that, can't I? Massage has been pinned. Right. Some news as well. Vic has entered or has applied for the YouTube Partner Programme, which means Dwayne Eddy's may be in her future. She's still got to get the 4,000 hours, so that's still ongoing. But hopefully Jean Jay's crossed. She's in it. In it to win it. In it to spin it. The whole lot. So now we've just got to get everyone else monetised as well. You are going up, you are. Because it is there. That's one for today anyway. Normally, if we get one, we get a hat trick, don't we? Vic's channel's fantastic, isn't it? And she's worked hard at it. She keeps on saying it's just it's just the dogs. It's not just the dogs. Otherwise, you just press the camera, go inside, and then leave them to it. But you can't, can you? You've got to actually interact with people. That's why people turn up. It's the same with this. People don't come here to watch me. They come here to talk to each other. But if it was just a blank screen, they'd have nothing to complain about. So I have to be on here. Delighted she's nearly at 2k. She is as well, isn't she? I said this at the time, that it's just going to go on and on and on before she knows it. The 1,000 will be 2,000, the 2,000 will be 5,000, then it'll go to 10. It'll just keep on and on and on. Mustang Drifter, I think, followed me the other day, perhaps, possibly, and that's why it's suddenly popped up now. Sam, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's nice seeing these faces that I recognise as well. It's brilliant. They turn up here for cartoons as well. Possibly. It is a Sunday, so there might be cartoons as well. Oh, speaking of which, do you know what I keep on saying about these urges that I have to create? This permanent creative urge, getting things out of me. I've just been going through some CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs and stuff of old stuff, because my dad's still got a laptop with Windows 7 on it and a CD, DVD player in it, whatever. I found loads of stuff. I used to make a little newspaper in the pub. It was 3 sheets of A4 paper folded in half. So it was 12 pages. A front page, which was like the main news. The back page had the sport on it. And then in the middle was all manner of shite. What did I have? I had a medical section with Dr. Neuter. People writing in, it was like Dear Deirdre or something, you know what I mean? There was the weather with clear skies, which I thought was a brilliant name. Fake TV, fake adverts. It was brilliant. I've just found there's 24 issues of it. People used to ask for it in the pub. And apparently there are people who all these years later have still got every issue. So, yeah, even back then, when I was only 24, 25, whatever it was, I had to create. Had to. Mandy, not my cartoons, yours. Yes, I know yours. Yours always go down well. In fact, what were we talking about? What went over? An aircraft. We had an aircraft go over. Therefore, we should have pressed this button. Should we not? Aren't they marvellous? Horace and Kippers. It's been a long day for you gardening. There won't be that much left of that, will there? The gardening. We have 2 fellas who come out and do our garden for us. I can't see them being out too much longer now. Always looks lovely when you do it as well. Helen caught whatever bug you had. Hopefully you're getting better. Alio, what is new in your world? Come on, share with us. Hello. Alright, he was in Richie's chat earlier and you were talking about my channel there. Ah, cool. Cool and ting, as the kids say. You are Xing the ads as soon as they pop up, by the way. Thank you very much. My child is going to starve because of you, Mandy. I hope you're happy with yourself. Evil woman. It's alright, you don't need to watch them, it's fine. Evil. We've got loads of stuff like this that goes on the screen. Mandylicious, Anti-Mandy, as Vic would call her, makes some fantastic on-screen assets. So keep an eye on the screen, that's all I'm... Not me, obviously, with a a face like a fire in a candle factory. Not for long, no, not for long. Hopefully I'll be Brad Pittified fairly soon, rather than just pitied. Yeah. Mandy does on-screen assets. She's the on-screen asset queen, which I think was a song by The Who, wasn't it? Like Vic's Woohoo. Have you ever seen Vic's Woohoo? Concur. You've had your hand in Granny's bushes all day. No wonder you're tired, mate. Not so much now. The summer, yeah. This is summer to dry. Need more. I mean, do you know what? I've just looked outside and it's dark, so I can't see what colour the grass is. But it has gone greener. It was all orangey, browny, burned, and now it's not. Now there's a little bit of green to it. So we're happy with that. We did need a little bit more rain, didn't we? The reservoirs, despite the fact that it does rain a lot, the reservoirs were low and empty, some of them as well. Captain, do you have a favourite drink? What is it? Can you let us know? Because drinks can be served at the Bear's Paws. Sam, you as well, do you have a favourite drink? And also, whereabouts are you from? Because we have the countries behind us. For anybody who appears, we have the countries, but we also have over there the United States of Wardrobe, which is, how many states have we got now? We have 11 states. I thought Alaska was going to be the most difficult one, but I think that was number 6 or something that we got. Because the whale's gone mad. The whale's gone mad, lad. Oh, we're having beer. We are having beer. Beer is going to be poured. The on-screens are fantastic, I must admit. Mandy's got the S-kills to pay the B-ills. We're having a Beroni. There we go. Get yourself on the outside of that. Fantastic stuff. Right, so you're living in Texas. Have we got Texas? Oh, I don't know if we have or we haven't. Born and forever in spirit, a Michigander. Is that what they call them? I did not know that. Right. So, do we get Texas and Michigan? Can we claim both if we haven't got both? I don't think we've got Texas. I'm gonna Google this now. Oh, the whale's gone mad, man. We haven't got Texas, and I don't think. Or have we got Michigan? We might do. Did we have someone from Chicago? We've got Michigan. We have got Michigan. Therefore, I am printing Texas. And it's going over there on the United States of Wardrobe. That gives us... That'll be number 13. Lone Star on a flag. It's a bit Cuban, isn't it? Sort of bluey, whitey, reddy bits on. In fact, hang on. There you go. The flag of Texas. I will print that off. And I will laminate it as well. And I'll laminate it a lot quicker than I laminated Missouri, which took about 6 months to do. You'll go for a cider. Oh, do you know what? We have cider. Copper Bear cider. There you go. Lovely stuff. We actually had it in stock. Isn't that great? Not had a beer for years. Do you know what? I haven't either. Well, I have and I haven't. You don't drink, but you do like a Rockstar energy drink. Be careful. Be very careful. Very, very careful. Loads of us in here don't drink. I own the gaff and I don't drink. I'm not allowed to, because my brain exploded, obviously. Yes, we've got mocktails. We've got non-alcoholic versions of all the beers and things. There's a split. Someone's like Michigander. Others go for Michiganian. It's interesting. I like that. Like in Newcastle, Nova Castrians. It's very, very sort of, I don't know, sort of straight back, chest out, isn't it? Kind of thing, a Michigander. Oof. I think the Faroese flag or the Greenlandic flag is a challenge, unless you forcibly... Oh, what, you're going to bring in a ringer for us? I hear you. Yeah, ring someone and get them to just watch. The more we can get on there, the better. Doing folks' flags. I just thought it was maybe a bit of an idea to make people feel a little bit a part of the stream. So, do you know what, balls? That we can't see a thing here, can we? So as you can see, we've got Albania, India, Australia, France, Portugal, the Isle of Man, Wales, England, Netherlands, Denmark, Finland, that's got Finland, Scotland, Japan, Slovakia, Republic of Ireland, the United States, South Africa, Philippines, Canada, Sweden and Italy. Oh, so we're doing all right, aren't we, for countries? Not sure where Mustang's from. You have to ask him. Ask everyone. I want the wardrobe to be full, and I want this wardrobe to be full. I can't even speak English. Never mind anything else. Almost said woohoo out of habit. You can woohoo here if you like. We're a cross-pollination of the same people anyway. You should recognise loads of people in both streams, those of us who pop in and out. You'd love to go to the Isle of Man TT. My mate moved over there, how long ago now? Probably about 9 years ago, I think it was. And the Isle of Man TT flies by where she lives. She loves it. Absolutely loves it. She was here yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. Come over to see family. Are you coming out for a beer? No. I'll go on. No. I don't drink anymore. You're boring. I know, my fucking brain exploded. Slovakia, that time Melania tuned in, she did. She said not to say anything now. Wales is the best flag, in your opinion. In your opinion, Mandy, not just your opinion. Come on. It's got a dragon on it. It has got an actual dragon on it. What more can you ask for? The only way you can beat that is if one of these new mad countries appears from nowhere. And then it's got like a sword swallower. Man, see how bad my bruises are? It does make me look like something out of Train Spotting, that, doesn't it? Can't find the vein, lad. All for a blood test. That's all that was as well, a blood test. The state of it. She took an armful. There was a woohoo in Brassic. And someone said, don't be American. Yeah, Brassic's very, very northern, innit? Very northern English. What was his name on ETS 21 who lived and worked at the TT? That was Dave someone, wasn't it? Can't remember his name now. But yeah, on Filer Man. You discovered you really only like lives where chatters actually have good combos with each other rather than constantly vying for the host attention or bossing the host around. There's too much of that. And thankfully, I think with us, Dave Birchall, that was it. With us, we all started around Embrace the Suck 21, which is a reaction channel. We were all in the chat with that, talking to each other. And then bit by bit, one or two of us started doing live streams. And then we all support each other. So we're sort of growing up as friends. Nobody's vying for attention. Because no one's going to get it off me, are they? Obviously. Danes made a flag in 1219. Yeah, you're a kind of trendsetter in that regard. You're trendsetters in a lot of things, Casper. Denmark flies under the radar a bit with stuff like that. You don't sell yourself as much. That pissing lens, I'm going to volley this out. Well, I won't actually. On account of the fact that it cost about 800 bloody quid. You've blanked it. You've blanked it, man. Do you wonder why? Yeah. Brassic is in Lancaster. Lancaster's north of Merseyside, Lancashire. It sounds like it's based in Manchester to me, which is just next to Merseyside, sort of. Lancashire goes in the middle of it, and then all the way up to Scotland, Lancashire-ish, almost. He assumed he was related to the Birchall boys who normally win the sidecar at the TT. He is, isn't he? That you met most on here in Vic's channels. So glad you did. It is a great YouTube family, it really is. I mean, at this channel, well, I've always had Android phones, so whenever you start with an Android phone, you need a Google account. And when you get your Google email, it automatically gives you a YouTube account. So I've had mine since 2006, I think it was. Posted my first video in 2007. Couple more in 2009. But I never used it as a YouTube channel. Just used it to put a couple of videos on as somewhere to host them. Never thought I could make something of it until 3 years ago when I came out of hospital and thought, you know what? I'm going to tell people what my stroke was like. And then here I am. Mad. Lego, Ozempic, Maersk, the loudspeaker, insulin, etc., etc. Have you done well? Lego especially. Everyone loves Lego. Oh yeah, Steve-O. What bakes have you bought? Come on. Yeah, Lancashire, not Lancaster. Lancaster is in Lancashire, obviously. That's where it comes from, the Duchy of Lancaster. And then Yorkshire. And the two houses of Lancaster and York constantly fighting. You are allowed, sometimes required, to make fun of the host on this channel. You are indeed. Whether I like it or not. I mean, I cry myself to sleep of a night, but the shower bastards don't care at all, do they? Just keep it coming. Oh, hang on. Oh, what have we got here? It's an apple bake. Picture incoming. Picture on screening. Look at that. Oof. I would eat that right now. I would definitely eat that right now. And I would pair that with dolphin-friendly Earl Grey. Almond milk. One sweetener. In a thermos because I'm worth it. That is a good cup of tea. Steve, I got you to pop over here when you were in Spencer's. No gig, no problem. Good stuff. We're always glad to see you, Ali. You know that. Captain, you just started off on this YouTube path. It is, I find, something really... It's freeing. It's expressive. It can be fascinating. It can be frustrating. It can also be very, very fulfilling. It's an amazing thing. I've found that I need to create all the time. I need to create something, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Doesn't matter, I've got to get out my system. This provides me with an opportunity, so I do like it. If you want any help, feel free to ask, of course. Anybody who's on here will more than be happy to help out with you. In the top 10 richest Danes, 4 are Lego heirs. Of course they are. When you're charging about 50 quid for 26 pence worth of injected moulded plastic. Teething gets. Sam, you're a big believer in sharing our stories so others can find connection and we can learn from each other. That's 100%. That's part of the reason why I thought I need to talk about what my experiences were. When I was in the hospital to begin with, I didn't know anybody who'd had a stroke. I didn't know what to expect. I knew people who'd had cancer. I knew people who'd had heart attacks. I knew people who'd broken bones. Never knew anybody who'd had a stroke, so I didn't know what to expect. So if someone searches for it now and they find me talking about it, and I can help someone, I'll be delighted. And if not, I've met some fantastic people. Ali, you are drooling, so am I. It is rather nice. That's an understatement, that one, Steve-O. Helen, that is fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Did you have it with cream, ice cream or custard? Oh, there's your choice, man. It'd have to be, for me, hot apple pie with, obviously, frozen ice cream. The hot and cold. It is your fault. Apple pie. Carga, is that? Delicious, delicious. You're still halfway through book 1. I'm not surprised. All the stuff that you're doing lately, all the work that you're putting in. Sweet dreams are made of this. It's not after 9 o'clock, so I can actually see Dave Stewart without bad things happening. Captain, you've got ADHD. It's helping you out a lot to slow down. Go kayaking. Oh, brilliant. Anything like that helps is fantastic, isn't it? Just had it with a cuppa. You see, the man's a builder. No arsing round. No side salads. Nothing like that. Cake. Tea. Sorted. The rich are highly taxed, so it's hard to get the billionaire status. As it should be. Nobody works hard enough to be a billionaire. Nobody. If they did, nurses and coal miners would be billionaires. Till you were 18, you paid 8% in taxes, but after 18, even at a low wage, it's a minimum of 48%. You don't mind that if what you're doing is getting good value for your payment. If you're getting I'd happily pay 50% tax if it meant dentistry was free, NHS was still completely free, the roads were all perfectly tarmacked and looked after, anything like that. But when you're paying 40% and everything's like shite, it's horrible, isn't it? Mandy, you are plodding your way through it, hoping that the series gets better. Have you struggled with any of these lately? Have any of the series been worse than you thought they were going to be? Have any been fantastic? All these answers and more in the next episode of Soap. Apple crumble, oh go ahead, apple crumble. Or rhubarb crumble. Nice bit of custard. Or fla as they call it in Nederland. Sam, you're an ADHD as well. You find physical activity helps you concentrate. It's good if you can do that. Genuinely. Anything where you can give yourself a little bit of an advantage. Much better. Much better. Why haven't you done a baking animation yet? Mandy? Do it. Do it now. Jackie Lewis, what about you? How's it going? You work 7 days a week. Taking your 4 dogs out, just keep them busy. Oh, here we go, another spin. It's funny the words you can't say on British TV, and especially before 9. Here use English swear words as a light alternative. Yes, your language can get so dark even the UK would gasp. It's the same over in the Netherlands as well. I remember watching a football show at 7 o'clock in the evening, and part of the football show was Goedenavond, dames en heren, en welkom naar de fuck-off show. The what? The what? Nice bucket of tea. There you go, a nice bucket of tea. A bucket of tea. Lovely stuff. You might try this because you didn't catch what that was about earlier. It was a mistake, wasn't it? I tried it to see what it was like, and then everyone started spinning constantly. And it ended up being like a 1980s breakdancing contest. It's bizarre. How's it going, Jaggy Lewis? I'm worth it. Oh yeah, for those who were in Vic's stream, was it last night? I have lost complete track of time. Last night or the day before or 6 months ago, I've got no idea. The name of the Dutch painter, the famous Dutch painter who cut off his own ear, is pronounced Vincent van Gogh. There you go. V is pronounced as F. Vincent van. Vincent van. And then G is G. Vincent van Gogh. So the Welsh Llanfair Podwingwth Llanfair Go Gareth Windrober Chanticleer Go Goch is close enough to it. But I couldn't put that in the chat. It's Go Goch followed by Go Goch. How do you write that? Yeah, there you go. Vincent van Gogh. And I think my chat is just frozen. Why is it frozen? Is it frozen? Let it go. Oh no, it's just come in now. Brilliant. Where are we? Kreftema is a casual term to express pleasure. All right. Oh, what? Tea is indeed the Irish word for tea. Lula Bellatini, Louise, how are you doing? How's life 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? How's things? How are you? Oi, Lulu.
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding. Next. Hands in the air if you're going behind bar. You'll be unlikely to ever pronounce that correctly. The Dutch language is, yeah, it's bizarre. But being from Liverpool, we talk like that as well, so it was actually quite handy for me. Jackie behind the bar, so it is. Piggly ding reset. Yeah, the Dutch the Welsh Scottish, and actually the Celtics, Scottish, Irish and Welsh have got the That's why you've got lochs. But Scousers like me, alright lad, give us a bit of chicken there lad. So when I went to the Netherlands, I could speak it quite well, because I'm used to it. Van Gogh, yeah, Van Gogh. Which if you're not careful sounds like you're telling someone to Foxtrot Oscar, doesn't it? Hey you, Van Gogh. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, from Texas. Which is Texas in the United States, Jackie. Not the old do-it-yourself place. Texas Home Store, which it's called, wasn't it? Does that still exist? There used to be one in Formby. Mandy is being subtle. 13 here, 8 likes. How's the weather over in Texas? I would hazard a guess that it'd be warm. Would it be in Texas? It's probably warm, isn't it? Not guilty. Not guilty, Your Honour. But you've said that a few times, haven't you, Jackie? I'm not guilty, Your Honour, so it is. So I'm not. Oh! Louise, can I show this on screen? Very good. Am I allowed to put this on screen, Louise? Yes or no? Let me know. You have a Dutch, yeah. There's a Dutch tongue twister, which I was quite good at. What was it? Wij smachten bij 88 prachtige nachten bij 88 prachtige... Dat staat again. Wij smachten naar 88 prachtige nachten bij 88 prachtige grachten. There you go. We would like to spend 88 beautiful nights next to 88 beautiful canals. And here's our Lulu Bellatini. Pendle Witch Trial, 1612. They missed one. They missed one. You're not a witch, Louise, you're not. Love that though, that's a fantastic t-shirt that. Loving it. If you look at the overall easiest languages to learn, Dutch and Afrikaans at the very top, not a chance. I found them easy to learn, but the pronunciations are very difficult for people who haven't got the ch about them. Which is why lots of English, especially football commentators, used to call Ruud Gullit, Ruud Hullet, because they couldn't do the h. Show again. All right, calm down, you. They missed one. They missed a few more, didn't they? Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. There you go. That's our Louise. Our Louise lives 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle and serves beer with flakes in. Don't believe me? Check in a minute, tell you. Double tapping doesn't seem to be producing a like. What you do instead? That's alright. This is not a portrait live, is it? You can do that on the portrait lives. Not sure you can do it on the landscape. Yes, Mandy, subtle. Subtle as a house brick. To show you how hard languages are. It all depends as well on how old you are. Kids are like sponges, they take everything in, and then the brains are still developing, so that you're quite good, aren't you? Trying to learn a language as an adult is a bit more difficult, but when you're a kid you can just take it in. As I say, it took me 3 weeks to be fully fluent in Dutch, but that was 8 hours in school, wherever it was. From the second I walked in to the second I walked out was all Dutch, and then I'd be playing outside in the street with the kids, so it was just constant, permanent Dutch for weeks and weeks. So I was completely and utterly fluent, and now I'm not. To be fair, it is 40 years since I left there. I've not been back since. It's great, isn't it? Just going over to your desktop to do a like that way. Thank you. It's alright. You don't need to. It's you know, it is appreciated, but you don't need to. Just turning up is thanks enough for me, Sam. Mirror looks a bit mucky. Oh, a bit mucky. What have you been up to? Getting muck all over your mirror. Doesn't, just actually doesn't. Looks alright, that. Stop moaning. Never noticed. It's great stuff, man. You can master the language and still have a hard time with pronunciation. Yeah. Depends on where you come from and what sounds you're taught in your original language. Again, because of the way the Scouse slang is, just the way we say things. Chicken like. That's stuck in the back of your throat. The Welsh have got it. Scots with the loch. Irish with their lochs as well. They naturally make the sound, so it's easy for us going over there. Other people really struggle. Vic, how are you doing? Viva Paul's Vegas. How are you? How are you in yourself? We're never getting to 100 likes on here. Dem's quitting words again, Mandy. All you've got to do, man, if you reach for the ceiling, you'll hit halfway up the wall. If you reach for the moon, you'll go through the roof. And I've just hit the big bloody light. It's a massive light, that. It's a massive light for an ugly man, that, isn't it? No need for it. Beaufort as well. Oh, man. This is like a proper crossover, this, isn't it? How's things, man? How's Hannah? How's Jack? How's Ruby? Jinxie, you struggle with English. You're terrible at learning languages. Especially foreign tongues, obviously. Although I've heard you're not too bad at them. Is this thing on? You can't keep up with everyone. You can't. You know, you can't. You do live streaming yourself. As you're explaining one situation to someone or answering something, 6 million conversations go through at once. How's the doggies? How are they? They were fantastic last night, weren't they? Apart from, obviously, Hannah and Jack looking knackered. Absolutely exhausted. Oh, you would have said hello, but Christine dropped your proper name in the chat. You mean Lulu Bellatini? Lulu and the Young Generation? Lucifer? Lufa? Luferino? That's your full name, isn't it? I think. Dogs are good. Just got back from the dog bakery. Right, sorry, we have to stop here now. America, a fucking lunatic country. You can't have a dog bakery. You also can't have what was Billy Connolly talking about? A 24-hour a day drive-through taxidermist. It's gone mad. Oh, you had a call with your niece and now the pause. It's proper crossover, it is. The adult version. It's not that adult. You know, it's just, there's a bit more flipping and jeffing. Oh, hence you didn't say hello, Steve. See? Kept it under the radar there. Dog bakery. Absolutely. Anything that's not bloody celery for Jack, innit? Is Louise not your real name? She lives 38,000 feet up a mountain. And she goes by about 27 different aliases. I think we need to watch out for our Louise, or whatever your real name is. What are you hiding from? Go on, tell us, what are you hiding from? Hannah, Jack and both of you have got that in common. You are also looking exhausted today. It's Sunday. I think it's Sunday. Must be Sunday where everyone is. Yeah, I know the feeling. I got out of bed and it tired me. I was too tired to go for a nap. You live in a region where another dialect is spoken by many and it's very different from normal Danish. You speak both, plus you speak Swedish when you're in Sweden, a bit of German and English. That's too much going on in one person's head, Casper. There's not enough room for anything else. I know what you mean now. I speak English, Dutch, German and Spanish-ish. English is the one I can't do as well as the others though, unfortunately. That's what I've been told anyway. You took Hannah and came home with 2 carrier bags full of freebies. Of course. Our 1930s starlet. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Right, so it is Jackie. Your name is Jackie as well. No, it isn't. So it is your real name. But only a select and treasured few know it. Is it Gertrude? Are you Phyllis? Is that your real name? You're a small country, so you consume a lot of English media. That works all round the gaff, that, doesn't it? That's the reason why a lot of places speak with American accents. Because they just watch American TV and that's how they think English is spoken. So the European English is going and it's becoming American English. That's why everyone sounds the bloody same. It's brilliant seeing people on here, isn't it? Would you like a drink? Oh, we got more coffee. Oh my God, we got more coffee. The coffee is adorable. As well as sausage dogs. Oh my God, we love sausage dogs. This is Myron. He looks like a Myron. All sausage dogs are called Myron, by the way. We love a freebie or two, don't we? And Vic Stream has you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I know the feeling, mate. Yeah. You don't want the peelers knowing your real identity. You don't want the scuffers, the rozzers finding out who you are. You're the one causing exhaustion. To be honest, it's been a while since a young lady has caused me exhaustion. Too much. Louise, was Christine on the lash? Someone day drinking, are they? No tea. Yeah, it's sad if everyone talks the same. Variety is indeed the spice of life. I like that. I like the accents. I like the slight difference. When you hear someone foreign speaking English, the way they use words, I think it's really nice. There was a Polish fella who I was dealing with in work, who said he worked 37 of the clocks. And it took me a while, but I suddenly realised he meant I work 37 hours a week. And I thought 37 of the clocks was such a nice poetic way of putting it. Started using that. And you take all the freebies you can get if it's dog stuff. What happens if it's cars? What happens if it's luxury jets and things like that? Come on, Vic. Play the game, man. You're one of us now. You're one of the grabbing YouTubers. Grab all you can. Depeche Mode told you. Coffee again. Take your finger off the wheel. I haven't touched the wheel. Nothing to do with me. Oh, so she was seems to be on something. I like the fact that you didn't say she was drinking. She's on something. Oh, yeah. For this to be a proper crossover, you need to drink beer or dolphin-friendly Earl Grey in a thermos because you'd be worth it. I need to get a dog. If I'm getting a dog, it's a sausage dog. And if I ever win the lottery, I am getting 500 sausage dogs, 1 football and a stadium. And we're going to go mad. We're going to live stream it. Young lady, it is. The main show in the 90s from the UK was filmed in the 70s and 80s. Alright. So you thought we were stuck in another time. Which was cool. We are a little bit. You need to sleep before you're on then. Alright. Up for work at 6:30. It's horrible, isn't it? I'm not up for work at 6:30, but occasionally I have to take my daughter to her work because she's a pain in the arse. Jinxie, have you spent the weekend in the garden? Have you been experiencing golden showers all weekend? I definitely need a dog. The only problem with that is only half of me works properly, and I'm also tall, so I could find myself falling over on a monotonous regularity if I got a bit of a dog. But you never know. You're getting the pop-up ads. Does your nut in, Mandy? Does your nut in? That's money for me. That, come on. That's money to get me Brad Pittification of this ridiculous face. Oh, you're going to make an exception if someone wants to give you an RV. How about a Learjet? Oh, go on then. I'll have a Learjet. You say it in other Nordics talking about, oh shit, about Danish accents. Yeah, I've heard that as well. You always get subconscious talking English. Casper, your English is better than my Danish. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, you're starting to see your plants wane. It's heartbreaking. They'll come back. They will come back next year. Yeah, Vic, they are annoying, aren't they? Just wait until you start seeing the fruits of that coming through into YouTube Studio. Dwayne Eddies, man. I got another payment the other week. Bought myself 3 Freddos and a can of Iron Brew. Oh, Captain Kayak, you're levelled up again.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there, man, it is there. New to all this. You loving it? Oh, brilliant, Captain. Brilliant. That's what it's all about. Has anyone seen the lunar eclipse tonight? I think our lunar eclipse is hidden behind about 17 mile of cloud. Looks cloudy and dark. Looks cloudy and dark. We have a good relationship. Yeah, you do the PG and I do the after show, the 18 plus. Yeah, definitely. Right. If you do get an RV, make sure it's got an inside loo, because Jackie will be over there to see you. She will have to check it out, man. Oh, you're not going to see it in the US? Oh, isn't that horrible? Mandy, what time was it supposed to be? It's supposed to be really, really good as well tonight, isn't it? But of course, with it being the UK, rain everywhere. Rain. She can do more than use the loo. To be honest with you, I don't think any of us have discovered anything she wants to do more than just use an indoor loo. I think we could do that, couldn't we? We could build you a pretend RV and just put a toilet in the inside of it and you'd be happy. Field. What about adopting one? Just to see if they're any good for us. Dogs are the best. We used to have a dog. We had an old English sheepdog called Corby, who was absolutely insane. Brilliant dog. I never cried at any of my 4 grandparents' funerals. I broke my heart crying when that dog had to be taken away because she was ill. Don't think I could do it again, to be honest with you. 24p. All those 24p's add up, you know. Must have cost $20. Freddos are now stupidly expensive, they are. That's how we measure currency over here. What's the currency doing against the dollar? It's 13 Freddos to the dollar or something. It's mad. Finally made Mandy crack a smirk. She does quite a lot, you know. Oh, you've got some Freddos. You can't go wrong with Freddos. You cannot go wrong with Freddos. Very tempted to put teasers on your Amazon wish list. Vic, you need to. It's not just the dogs. I've just been mentioning this earlier on. You say it's all about the dogs. They're the ones who are making your channel. It's not. People go there to watch the dogs, fair play, but to talk to you and to talk to each other. You facilitate an entire community. And as such, you deserve some kind of recompense. Obviously, you'll be getting all the 24p's, but you also deserve occasionally to get some teasers. 35p for Freddos. Do you remember Snaps? I go back to remembering Spangles and stuff like that and Texan bars. The Blood Moon was close to an hour ago. Nah, not a chance. From 7:30. I can't mind you, I'm indoors, aren't I? That's a stupid thing to do. I don't know. Have Jack for a week. Oh, I couldn't live with Jack for a week. He couldn't live with me for a week. He'd be pissed off. Do Route 66 with your RV. That's Route 66, as the Americans pronounce it, not Route 66. Why is that? Why do you say Route and then Route 66? What's going on there? Pot noodles as well, of course, yeah. Come on, you deserve pot noodles, don't you? You deserve pot noodles, man. That's like you with Of Mice and Men. You only cried when the dog got shot. Hi, I'm Jeff Winchester. Oh, Jeff, yeah, it is Sunday. Should we have some Jeff in a minute? Timu keeps popping up. Timu indoor toilets. Is that what it is? Oh, you want some Pringles? Of course you can have Pringles. Of course you can. Of course you can. Pringles, there you go. Horn cocktail. A salt and vinegar. Very sour and chilli. And some Teddy salted. There you go. You can have your pick from them. Any ones of them you want. You can have them. They're all yours. Anytime you want. Free of charge on the house. People want to buy dog gifts, Campbell. Yeah. Give a chance for others to buy you stuff as well. Don't be so selfish, Victoria. People might want to say thank you to you, not just the dogs. Even though the dogs are adorable. Tomato snaps. Oh yeah. People getting horny on Maine because of food. Now it's boss, isn't it? If you get an RV, you'll be bang at it on Route 66. Is it any good though, Route 66? Genuine to our American colleagues. Is it any good? Because I've heard people just say it's rubbish now. Everything's closed. All like the diners and stuff that made it interesting back in the 50s and 60s have been replaced by strip malls and rubbish. Be a shame now. Be a shame. I hate that. Would you like to go from Chicago to Santa Monica? No, why would you? I wouldn't mind. Or from Santa Monica to Chicago, either way, doesn't bother me. I think we've been to Santa Monica. We have, in fact, yeah. Been to America twice, been to Los Angeles twice. And I think we did the part of the West Coasty thing up towards... Didn't go to San Francisco, but went to northern parts of Los Angeles at least. That was alright. Get a nice size van and convert it into a camper. I'd love to do that. Vic's feeling the pressure. Come on, folks. Bully her, bully her, bully her. Come on. You deserve something. Not just the dogs. You deserve something. You think folks in the US do have more than one way of saying route? You haven't got as many regionalisms here. There is a whole multi-volume set of the Dictionary of American Regional English. It's a big place. People do speak differently. But of course, being English, we like to tease as well, obviously. But I do draw the line at buoy. What the fucking hell's a buoy? Buoy. It's where buoyant and buoyancy come from. Not having it. Or trash, Victoria. Rubbish, shite, garbage. Throw the shite out, lad. You have zero rubbish zero DIY skills. Women are naturally brilliant at DIY. They only find out that they are when it's needed. And for too long, you rely on your dad to do it for you. So then this sort of, I don't know, this idea is, I can't do it. My boyfriend, my husband, my dad will have to do it. As soon as you live on your own, next thing you know, you're walking around with a tool belt, you're having a beer, and you've made the place look fantastic. Fact. We deal in facts on this channel. Facts. Different regions, different lingo. It is, well, Ireland, I mean, Northern Ireland's only small, and you've got loads of different little languages there and strange ways of speaking. I loved it over there, though. I spent no with the aggro going to the States, not at the moment, and not with the people in charge, but yeah, they're trying to make it difficult for as many people as possible, aren't they, by the look of it? And everybody in the world relies on at least some tourism. You've got to bring more money into the place, man. Tom, can you hear us? He was around and about earlier on, wasn't he? I think on Blue Sky he was on. There you go. Yep, Captain will do it for you. Do it for free. Get them doggies camping. Rawhide. Deal, sorted. You may convert a van too, and a medium-sized van. I've been looking today. I can't afford one, but I'd love one. Even just to park outside, so I can get out the house. Get paid in Freddos. That's more expensive than cash. You saying buoy has really triggered. You will not believe how much it's triggered me because I hate it. I get annoyed by the Americanization of some words anyway, because I love the English language, but buoy really grips my shite. Really does. Is an RV on the wish list pushing it? Who's to say? There are rich people out there who quite happily throw a few quid your direction. Get an RV on there. You'd need boss, wouldn't it? Just the RV, the dogs, and the open road. Worcestershire. That's Worcestershire. We have some Midland influence in here as well, don't we, today? Mike Wolf and Danielle from American Pickers did the 66 a few years ago. Bring an old car home and they struggled finding places open. Yeah, I think Billy Connolly did it as well and was talking about it's just not the way it was explained to him back in the day. Just seems to have died off a little bit. It's a shame that, because it's really iconic, isn't it, Route 66? You grew up utterly messy as Detroit area, got Canadian stations and PBS showed British TV. So you come out saying anything. Isn't that fantastic though? I like that. Don't be mainstream. Never be mainstream when lunacy is an option, I'd say. You end up being a fair ball on wheels. Wouldn't it be great though? Wouldn't it be great? You realigned a couple of your cupboard doors yesterday. Love a good YouTube tutorial. See? Facts. We deal in facts. I mean, obviously Louise would rather have some kind of blue-skinned demon with lovely cheekbones to come in, but they couldn't, could they? Thomas said he was working today. He did. That was on the stream last night, wasn't it? Oh. You are losing the plot with this tempad. Lulu, she knows the score. Did you get any of the yaks to help you? Any of the Sherpa? Let's put it out into the universe that next summer you will do lives from the road. Right? Have a look for the next song that appears on the jukebox. Let's have a look. Yeah, the same feeling. You see, the problem with words is I hate the laziness that is used a lot. Liverpool's a bad place for it. I hate it. I hate I think and I thought instead of a think and a thought. R. Instead of O-U-R in Liverpool, they're using A-R-E. R. R. John and R. Dave. No, you don't. I hate it. Route 66 is utterly different than the early days. It's got such a romance to it. I hate it when stuff like that happens. You've got to protect these things. Look after them, man. You'll be happy to be held to it. Oh, lovers in the air. Any dog in near you? It goes on everywhere, doesn't it? I do occasionally live stream from the beach at Southport, and there's so much stuff goes on there. Woof woof, beep beep. Know what I'm saying? 14 eyes and only 11 likes. Yeah, not your thing, but I bet you there is. It goes on everywhere. We Brits are filthy. And the jukebox has gone to nothing's going to stop us now as well. This is telling you, Vic, you need to do it. Damn English words, yeah. Leg, dog, window, wife, husband, etc. Steve, you laughed so hard you couldn't get your breath out. Oh, that's our Jinxie for you. Oh yeah, a sing-song around the old campfire. We can, the Yanks among us could do s'mores. You do s'mores in front of the campfire, don't you? And the Brits can just go into the woods and start dogging and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's the PG out the window. The PG never comes in this place. Go off the band name, not the song yet. Did the little wee come out? Did a little wee come out, Steve-O? Did it? A little wee come out, did it? There's never any PG here. Ever, ever. Henry VIII wrote in a letter he wanted to kiss his wife. Kiss means kiss in Danish. I can see that. Ah, you can feel it in your water. I think that's an infection, Jackie. That might be an infection. Have you tried natural yogurt? That'll clear it up for you. I can fly over and come with you for some of it. Deal. That will make the live streams very, very odd. A mixture of PG and lots of swearing. Daniel, Super Daniel K, how you doing, bud? How's things? How's things in the world of Man City? How you doing? Can we keep Jack Grealish, please? Can we keep Jack Grealish? I can't even say. Jack Grealish. Football, by the way. Which means... Go ahead, Kippers, lad. Back of the net. Dink, dank, do. Lovely stuff.
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding, next. Hands in the air. If you want to work behind that buyer. Oh, cranberry juice, of course. Cranberry juice works, doesn't it? If you're a water infection. You can feel it in your water, is what all the women say before you're on the hook for child support. Yes. When the pissing on sticks, you know what to expect. We'll do 2 slots and take it in turns. Sound, lad. Sound, lad. Matinees and evening shows, there you go. Which one's this? Rock off, you dickhead! Oh, must be Nick's. Yeah. No rubber, no bouncing. Field. If you don't bag it, you can't shag it. There you go. Does sound a bit dirty, doesn't it? We'll take it in turns to do the slots. Oh, I say. Oh, matron. We're going to take over YouTube. We will. If we don't do it, someone else will do it. Timu again. It could be worse, Jack. It could be worse. Should be 10 a lady with you, really, shouldn't it? Anyway, right. Anyway. It is Sunday. So we'll see what Jeff's been up to. Hopefully it's cheekbones, Jeff, for you this week. The peace garden gives me serenity. Oh, look at him. Like something out of Twilight there, isn't he? Until it starts raining. Oh, you can see he's starting to get a bit more angry. The shoulders on him, he is just never out the gym, is he? But then I have Alistair Gator the third. Alligator, oh, of course. Very smart, Jeff. Most people have pet dogs. He's got a pet alligator, obviously, because Jeff is fucking lunatic. We have the paws in common. We do. The paws on tour. And there can be a bear's paw and a dog's paw side by side. See, it works wonders. Keep getting Y2K jeans. You don't remember them looking like that 25 years ago? Y2K was 25 years ago. Is that not scary? There he is. He has cheekbones, Jeff. I was thinking as well, maybe, I don't know, maybe, do we have a Jeff advent calendar or a badvent calendar? Do we do that this year? Do we do it as shorts? Every day you've got to log in to see today's Jeff. Cheekbones Jeff. Do we do that? Change your mind. Alligator Jeff wins. Because he's got animals, obviously. Are they popping over your chat? Is that what's happening? Rainy Jeff looks like Tom Cruise. He does a bit, doesn't he? I don't like that. I don't trust Tom Cruise. There's something about him that you just can't trust. Don't trust anybody who smiles that much. Nobody smiles that much. Unless they've got something to hide. You know, do you know where the bodies are buried? Not that I'm saying Tom Cruise does, but just saying, like. Can we have some Olga pictures? We can do some Olga pictures. Olga Rhythm. She's got cheekbones as well. Just saying. Why is it happening? I have not done anything to put adverts on the chat. It automatically puts them at the start. There should be no mid-rolls at all, and there should be nothing, as far as I know, over the chat. YouTube must be doing it themselves, because they are grabbing bastards. Sounds like a good idea. We're full of good ideas, aren't we? Full of good ideas. Oh, an Irish red beer. Louise, Gertrude, whatever your fucking name is, cover your ears. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? You know what's going to happen. See ya. You see, if you had an inside loo in the RV, you'd be able to watch this without having to worry, wouldn't you? Kipper's Irish red beer. Look at that. Put the head on that. Give us a pint and put a head on it before I put a head on you. Yes, right. Tom Cruise. Boch. Paint Charlie Hunnam blue and you'll pop in every day. Don't start with the Charlie Hunnam thing. I had nightmares about him for weeks afterwards. Disgraceful behaviour. Jeff started out as a Botrix chat and kind of grew. Jeff started out before Botrix chat, to be honest with you. Anything that went wrong got blamed on Jeff. Jeff was just a concept. Jeff then suddenly became a demon. Jeff bizarrely became blue. Jeff became a blue-skinned demon. Now Jeff is cheekbones Jeff and has women drooling over him on the reggers. Filthy. You're not seeing any mid-rolls. You're simultaneously on phone and desktop. There shouldn't be any, Sam. There is beforehand. It is monetised in as much as when this goes to a VOD after the stream's finished, anyone watching should get adverts, but during the live you shouldn't do, in theory. Killian Murphy. More filth. That live with Charlie was so hilarious. It wasn't. I couldn't sleep for days. I'd be dropping off the next thing you know, Charlie, like that. Which doesn't sound good, does it, to your family when you're moaning and groaning in bed, shouting Charlie. Although I suppose there are women Charlies, aren't there? Women's Charlies. Where's Esther? She was around and about on Blue Sky as well earlier, I think, so. Be somewhere, won't she? I know she wasn't that well last week. Louise is back, flushed and hands washed. Yeah. It was a pee break. Oh. See, just watching that makes me want to go for a pee. It's bad, isn't it? He has that effect on everyone. No, no. Not that kind of effect. Most people will be able to hear the name Charlie Hunnam and then will be able to sleep well that night. Not me, no. I was having nightmares. 6-pack nightmares. There's just no need for it. Although, I don't know, give it 6 months when the surgery's been done. I might look, I say Brad Pittish, I might look a little bit Hunnamy. The Hunnamy monster. Just getting pop-up still ads, just covering the chat. It is a pain in the arse, isn't it? Jinxie, you don't use Temu. Are you a Shein girl, are you? No ads for Steve. Have you got YouTube Premium, Steve? Because if you haven't, or if you have, you don't get the ads anyway. But I still get paid for it, which is a right Brucey bonus. It's more to do with the geolocation. It could do that, couldn't it? 6-packs nightmares is an oxymoron. Well, for you, maybe. For me, it isn't. You see, I've got a six-pack as well. Unfortunately, it's covered by a big layer of fat, but, you know. That might be getting taken, mightn't it? I wonder if that's where they're going to take it from to put it in my cheekbones, my cheek. Ooh, who knows? Who knows? Keeps covering the chat. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? I didn't press any buttons for this either. This is YouTube doing this. Nothing to do with me. They're grabbing. Always grabbing. The grabbing hands grab all they can. All for themselves, after all. It is indeed a competitive world. Which sounds brilliant, doesn't it, in a Belfast accent? Everything counts in large amounts. Thrilled not to be getting pop-ups, not premium there. All right, Sam. You did see an ad when you first joined. Yeah, I think you will do, but I deliberately don't have mid-rolls on this. It's not what it's for, is it? Live streaming. Videos are different, but live streaming, it's just for us to have fun together. There is a button I can press that will put adverts in, but I don't use that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to try and make money out of people who are watching the streams. I'm here to spend time with you wonderful people. Vic got them last week, yep. It's just YouTube. They want more money. I mean, obviously being the second largest search engine in the world is not enough for them. Steve, you're on premium. YouTube is pretty much all you watch nowadays. I know what you mean, mate. I don't watch much TV these days. And if I was watching just YouTube pretty much, I think I'd be paying for premium as well. Although I think I should get it free. Anybody in the partner program should get it free. Robin gets. If you puffed up and melted bits of Joe Gilligan, it'd be quite a good lookalike. Is that? I don't know. I don't even know where it is. Don't even know. I'll have to look into that. You're not sure why you're getting them, especially when you don't even use the site. Because they're trying to get you to use the site, Jackie, that's why. They pop down after about 6 seconds. Story of my life. Up for 5 seconds and they disappear. How much is it a month? You do occasionally get a free trial, don't you? Which was brilliant. I had a month's worth of it. If you get ads, just jump in and out of vlog and it should stop it. Or X, that works. X marks the spot. Seems to have worked, happy days. What's a vlog? Most of the stuff that I do, the bits where I'm in a car ranting or talking rubbish, that's a vlog. Oh my God, we do dog vlogs. 17 quid a month. It's worth it if you're watching so much YouTube that, I mean, you don't need to pay for Sky, do you? And all that kind of rubbish. So I think it's definitely worth it. Plus, if you do get it, I get paid no matter what happens. You see, it's not about the principle, it's about the money. Ali's back again. Video blog. It's a blog. What's a blog? What's next? What the fuck's a fucking blog? A video log, a log of your day, like a diary. I need to get better at doing them because at the moment they're not really vlogs, are they? It's just me chatting wham to a camera. But I do like doing them. I mean, the X in the corner of the ad. X marks the spot, man. You saw a study showing that South Korea is the nation where getting plastic surgery is most common. I did not know that. I'm looking forward to getting mine. I didn't choose to get it done, by the way. Well, I did, I suppose, didn't I? It was offered to me because I'm struggling with the stroke and the issue from birth, which means I can't close my left eye. So I have sort of, I don't know, 58% Tom Yorkism in my left-hand side. She's going to do all kinds to me, this woman. This Northern Irish goddess is going to do all kinds to me. I'll do this, I'll cut that, I'll do that. I'll inject this. Marvellous. Live stream, yeah. Followed by the US. Yeah, it's part of the, I don't know, don't want to say culture in the US. It's just part of that thing where there's no embarrassment about it like there could be over here. Once you reach a certain age, if you're not looking your best, go and get surgery done. No one bats an eyelid. Well, they can't, can they, for a couple of weeks? But in the UK, there's more of a stigma attached to it. New hat. It is. I thought I'd give it an outing tonight. I like it. I like orange, obviously. Hup, oranje, hup. Do I wear a sleeping mask? I do occasionally. The one with the Bluetooth ear, what do you call them? Earphones. Are they earphones? Yeah, I have them sometimes. I've also got a bigger mask that I wear, but not all the time, which I should do. There's no excuse for it either. Hoping it's not the same lady that did my arm. Absolutely, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that, man. Look at it. Looks like I'm a battered husband, doesn't it? Bit of DV. It'll be weird seeing me with a no melt face. You're kind of used to it now. I know, but fuck it, not asked. Sick of it, sick of looking at it. And of course it's different, it's worse for me. Because you see what you see. You see it on screen, you see it in person. I don't. What I see on screen is not what I see in the mirror. And it looks weird. And it always looks weird anyway. What's the weather like? It looks like a warmer hat. It has been sunny, rainy. It might have been slightly hailstony as well earlier on. Very cloudy. I bought a couple of slightly warmer hats because it's getting to that part of the year. I've still got my straw boater and my sun hats and everything, but yeah, I thought I'd buy a couple of new beanies to go with the others that I've got as well. It's not cold by any stretch of the imagination, by the way. Not remotely cold. It was like 18 or 19 degrees today, which is sound. After your teeth smashed at 18, you got a few operations in your mouth. Ever since it affected your confidence about your smile. You also know it's not something people notice. Alright. The change has always annoyed you. Yeah, you'll be your harshest critic will be yourself, always. Always. Yeah, it's raining in places and getting colder now. But it's been alright. I think it's been sound. It's still short weather for me. I'm not asked about that. I'm quite alright with it. Weather is definitely still on shuffle. Every day it's shuffling. Logged out and back in to see if it helps. Log in and out with Temu. Hoping that the Vegas sunshine will be nice for everyone when it's winter. You see, you don't like the winter over here. I do. I quite like it. I like wearing a good coat. The only problem is if it's slippery, if it's icy, I can't really fall over because I'll end up doing myself a damage. Oh, what's gone past? We have more tea. Tea. It's been miserable. Is that it's been miserable or you've been miserable, Jackie Lewis? Tay. Where's Tay? Bucket of tea. There you go. Be like you and don't have any mirror. You can't see anyone, or you can't make anyone see your face. I know. I don't like looking in the mirror. Love seeing the hot days. I couldn't deal with it. I know I've said this before. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't live somewhere where there's no variety to the weather. It couldn't just be hot all the time. Oh look, there's a cloud. Scorchio. No. It'd have to be different. I want a bit more. It's never as bad as you think yourself. Never. Irish red beer, go on. That'll do. Bit more Irish red beer. Prepare yourself. Another run to the toilet. Lovely stuff. Look at it. just get pretty low in the winters in the UK, so you appreciate the sunshine now. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. You have to have rain, you have to have cloud, you have to have windy days, you got to have snow, you got to have ice. It's the variety of life, isn't it, man? Everything. Vic would be wearing many layers. I'd be wearing my t-shirt and shorts, and he'd be wearing dressed like Nanook of the North or something. Still got to wear coats, gloves and scarves here in the winter. It's just bright. No, you've got to wear coats, gloves and scarves. We'd be walking around in t-shirts and shorts. Louise, you wanted alcohol? We can have alcohol. We can give you anything you want, whatever you need. Your dad taught you if it freezes for 5 nights, Casper, the ice will hold your weight. Is that what it takes? No one can really cope with the summer heat. Of course not. Human beings should not live in the desert, Victoria. That's why you've got the pools and stuff, but it definitely gets freezing cold. Freezing cold or freezing cold, come on. Ali's channel, there you go. There's Ali Ali-O. Go and follow Ali, she's sound, Ali. Yeah. How many nights is it if you're 20 stone? Is it 6 or 7 nights? Give it a fortnight just to be on the safe side. If there was lots of gardening to do in the US, you'd be there. Texas for you think? All that land for dogs. Be great, wouldn't it? Tried it all. New Jersey. Didn't own a car and walked to and from work every day in the deep snow. I'd love that. I would like that. I like a bit of snow. Does it snow a lot where you are? There's no snow at all. 20 stone, that's 14 pounds by 20. That's 320 pounds. 45 kilograms. More than that. Gotta be more than 45 on it. Now I'm 94 kilos. Is Texas warm all year round? You would think it would be. Anywhere in the lower third, is it, of the states should be warm all year round. Although, because you're right by the Gulf of Mexico as well, you still get that influence on the weather, so you will get wet weather. Hurricanes, obviously. Stormage. Cap, you've subbed to Ali. Lovely stuff, man. Snows in the mountains, about 45 minutes away. Last year you did a trip to Utah to show the dogs the proper deep snow. Alright. Supposed to stay a week and came home after 3 days because you don't like snow. Texas is definitely not warm all year round. The panhandle is seriously cold and snowy. All us men have that problem, unfortunately. Gulf of America. Sorry, no. Gulf of Mexico. We're not going into that. That tangerine gobshite is not changing stuff. Not asked. We're not having it. The fight back starts here. You'll all get to see a Vegas winter this year. Snow, ice, sun, melting pavements. But the dogs love it, don't they, where it's a bit cooler. Definitely. Winter where you are is more icy. So the world is not as we expect, really, is it? Is it really? It's not. We all think one thing and then you go there and it's completely different. The same as the Netherlands being like a billiard table, completely flat. It's not. There are places that are higher than the others. What's a panhandle? That would be the handle on a pan, the bit that sticks out. Jackie Lewis, if you have a look at should we get a picture of Texas? Oh, it's behind there. Oh, Jinxie Jungle Juice, get in. We'll have a Jinxie Jungle Juice, but Sam has just levelled up.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Level 2, get in there. Some US states have a rectangular bit that is smaller than the rest of the state. Texas and Oklahoma are both like that. And if you don't believe us, that's the shape of Texas. There is a panhandle on it, in it, on us. Yes, there are some panhandly bits. Maryland's a bit like that as well, isn't it? It looks like a bit like a gun, Also, Texas, you can drive for 8 hours and still be in Texas. Yeah, EU countries are a bit like that. The UK's like that as well, but that's because our roads are shit. And we had a jinxie jungle juice, didn't we? See, I'd drink that. Peach, pineapple, strawberry, raspberry, rose and apricot. I would drink that. Non-alcoholic. Did a spin earlier, you never saw what you got. You got 5 minutes in the inside toilet. Bows are taken in Texas. Lovely, lovely stuff, man. One of the first times Jack saw rain, he went and collected all his toys and brought them over out of the rain. Oh, was that on the video? We saw that. Jack's boss, isn't he? Lollet gun in the American accent. Gun. Oh, were you here earlier on as well for the Dutch painter? Bedlam outside, man. The Dutch painter, Vic, is pronounced Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. There you go. Repeat after me. Vincent van Gogh. A proper Del Boy drink. I've been watching that all day today. I do so like it. Needs changing for autumn. Yeah, definitely. More like 12 to 15 hours between some parts of the state. They are massive, aren't they, the state over there? Vic has sent us a pic. What has happened here, Victoria? Why? What is this? What has happened there? Who has done that? Have you been fighting? Fighting in the street? That looks worse than me. I only look like a baghead. That looks like you've been attacked. Has Jack done that by any chance? Big loony Jack. Poor sod. Yeah, obviously some of that is traffic and differences in speed limits on the roads. Yeah, absolutely. But it is a massive state. The state in itself is a massive country. Or, to be honest with you, it's more a massive collection of countries, because some of those... California's huge, isn't it? Really long and what have you. They are big places. Those states are bigger than some countries. You're not saying that. Come on. Give it a go. Vincent van Gogh. Esther was... Esther was around and about earlier. I think she was on Blue Sky. Ajax were playing. I don't know. Or no, Netherlands were playing, weren't they? Don't know if she's been watching that. Just spat all over your phone. Are you turning punk in your old age, are you? That's what it is. Now that you're reaching the old age of 43. Spitting over phones, disgusting behaviour. Yeah, some of your gooners would pay for that pic. You see what happens? You come here to the non-PG and look what happens. She's flying flesh all over the place. Oh man, imagine that. What you get for free, they'd pay over there. That's how we should advertise this. This stream. Vic Flesh. I'd get 100 likes then, wouldn't we, Mandy? We get 100 likes then. Disgusting behaviour. The demon lying down like an angel. He is, isn't he? He's angelic. Bless him. I only wanted the help. Sweden's about 28 hours from top to bottom. Same with Norway. They are stupidly long countries, them two. But beautiful. I would love to go to northern Sweden. Don't even notice you're bruised like a peach. This is him leveraging off your leg to try and get himself comfy. That's a part of my daughter's like that. I used to be as well. Bruise easily. My daughter's the same. If there's a bit of a draft, she ends up in bruises. Greenland is about 4 months on a dog sled. The Special Forces, I've seen the Special Forces doing that in Greenland. The best of the very best. That's mad, and it's trying to get from one end of Greenland to the other. There's no motorways, no highways, nothing like that. Sleds. Hell yeah. You make a fortune if you went over to the dark side. You would. Feet, bruises. Easy money. Dwayne Eddies everywhere. Also an easy bruiser, Sam. It must be something, mustn't it, in your DNA? Some people get battered everywhere and there's not a mark on them. Belly rubs, oh yeah, belly rubs as well. Has anyone seen H? Is he still around? Is he banned off the channel? What's happened to him? Vic, belly rubs. What makes for easy bruises? Knuckle dusters, baseball bats, whatever you like. Pool balls in a sock. Oh, you mean what makes you bruise easy, Jackie? I don't know. You know, almost forgot about that. And then today, one of the cookies has belly rubs written on it. It's a sign, it's a sign. Nearly bought it, but that would open a can of worms. It wouldn't be a can of worms that's opening. That'd be a can of belly rubs. Can I see your face? Fuck off. That's the only problem with having a PG stream of yours. You should be allowed to tell people to fuck off on a regular basis. They're horrible. That's why if I see something really bad, I try and delete it before you get a chance to see it. There's been some repulsive things on your streams. It's not a dating site. Why can't people understand this? Sorry, when I say people, it's not people, is it? It's men, it's lads. Pretty lady, can I see you? Can you take me? What was it? Can you take us in your house? No, piss off. Go and watch something else. Lunatics. You mind going to northern Sweden? Yeah, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Piggly ding. Next. Hands in the air. My dad played in northern Sweden, I think, and northern Norway. They played against Tromsø, I think it was, in the Arctic Circle. Some cans of worms can be very profitable. Oh, he follows you on Insta. Jesus, man. Good. It's a good job you're in 2 separate countries, that's all I'm saying. You should tell Helen that you're missing out on a fortune after seeing some woman farting into a jar and selling them on eBay for unbelievable amounts of money. It is mad what men will pay for. Is it worth an RV? You would make an RV in just one stream easily. The filth, utter filth. Jackie's saying it's wild while at the same time trying to work out how to monetize her off days. Easy bruising besides being diabetic or a haemophiliac. Yep. Working for years at a university meant you heard quite the stories from students supplementing their income with all sorts online. I can imagine. It's a different world nowadays, isn't it? Absolutely different world. You're actually shocked that you haven't dropped a swear. You don't swear often, but you thought something would have slipped out. It will at some point, and it will be some repulsive fella that you'll finally flip at. And all the kids who are in there will start cheering in their bedrooms. Vic. It's not a dating channel. They seem to think it is. Can you sing? Can you jump in the pool? Can you wear a bikini? Fuck off. Just behave. Show some respect. Talk to people like they're human beings, because they are. Women, believe it or not, are actually human beings. And now it came as a shock to me as well. Andrew Tate told me they weren't. I was surprised. It's always men. It is always men. Well, men and boys. Strange. Tromsø in northern Norway, absolutely gorgeous place. The northern lights were flickering about when they were playing football. It's bizarre, man. You look at the hidden messages and some of them are so funny. Yeah. Try not to laugh as you don't know how to explain it. Even better, don't explain it. That's providing the intrigue that the other chatters need to know. What's going on? Don't leave the chat, we'll find out some filth. There you go. You'd eat loads of fruit first, of course. You see, you're even thinking about the mechanics of it as well, aren't you, Jackie? When you run around trying to catch a jackpot, that would make a stream in itself, wouldn't it? You'd have your RV in no time. Yeah. It would be very, very wet. It's only your dog insta, not your personal one. Alright. Trying really hard not to give anything personal away. Yeah, you've got to be careful. Well, you have. Women have, haven't they? I don't think I've got that much of an issue. No one's going to come round here to see Melty Man, are they? If it comes to your house, will you go on your front garden and, I don't know, what can you give belly rubs to? The postman? I don't fucking know. Half-wits, man. As she launched into... You could get one as she launched into the pool, definitely. Loads of mods for a reason. We are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods. We have got her back. Everyone's great at supporting you and keeping it safe. We try. It's the same problem with watching it on the screen as well as you have. Sometimes the chat just goes like that, so you miss out on loads of people and they've been disgusting. But try and keep on top of it. Yeah, intrigue. It's all about intrigue, Sam, isn't it? So you have to pay for the explanation. If you want to know, what's the next video? There you go. In fact, now that you become, or you will become monetized, once you start doing memberships, if you want to find out what I was laughing at, become a member and watch some of the member-only videos. There you go. Explanations will appear on that. You'll only get to see them if you are a member. It's all about the Benjamins, man. Yeah, you grew up in a country where men and women are mostly treated the same. It's not the same all over the world, though, Casper. Genuinely. Yeah, man, you know, there's loads of wrong ones out there. I'm not that bad. Note to self, must try harder. Do memberships and then they have to be over 18, so once a week you can do a normal chat. See, thinking, always thinking. We'll have you in a private jet. Never mind bark here, you have your own private jet in no time. There you go. Always thinking about the cash. How's my knee is sore, it's swollen as well. Oh, I've been as stiff as a stick insect on its wedding night, I really have. I got loads of cramps during the night, so my left calf feels like granite. My left knee is swollen. Everything, man. I'm in pain everywhere. You've seen folks giving multiple super chats for $50. Can't imagine having that much spare cash to just give a content creator. I can't, but people do, genuinely. There's I can't remember who it was. Someone does memberships and they've got the same kind of tiers of like $1, $4, $10, and then there's one for 50. And they say the reason why, and it just says on the $50, I have nothing extra to give you, but if you'd like to support the channel, please feel free. And people do it. People with a lot of spare cash will quite happily do it, just to make sure that they're supporting the stream or supporting the creator. There are people with money out there. But it would be mad, wouldn't it? Just saying, yeah, go on, I really enjoy this. Boosh, let's make it rain. In real life, Ruby is on it. Ruby's on it like a car bonnet. Ruby's on it like Wallace and Gromit. Ruby never stops being on it. Our streams in the US different to over here? Much different, I would say. Seeing some of the people who were in Vic's stream. Well, for a start, I wouldn't get them, would I? I'm 13, I'm starting year whatever next week. Congratulations. No, not the same. Not the same. If you end up being accepted for this monetization thing with an S, Victoria, monetization with an S, not a Z, you will be. You'll be accepted. You see, you'll end up making money for them as well. YouTube know that. If you do like memberships or super chats and super thanks, they get a cut as well. They get 30%, so they know the more they can get decent creators making money, the more they make. You will be sound. Mark my words. Watch this space. You were shocked at some of the stuff you saw when you browsed the other night. There's some filth out there, isn't there? Understand 10 or 20 quid, but there is a limit. There is, but if you are minted and you want to just support a creator, people do it. The best of luck to you, Vic. You'll get there, man. They will give it to you, then 4,000, and you get your advert money as well then. If you were to super chat, it would say, take the hat off, it makes you look like a Welsh lesbian handball player. That was the look I was going for. Yeah, if it goes to dogs and etc., you can afford, not just to the dogs, people will want to support Vic as well. If you're there talking about, oh, my phone's overheating or my microphone's knackered, well, sound, I'll buy you a microphone, I'll buy you a camera or something. People will happily do that just to see your channel continue. If, like, yeah, your camera wasn't working, I can't do any streams, my camera's not working, well, we don't get to see your streams. People out there with a few quid might just say, yeah, go on, I'm going to buy you something so you can keep on going. Apologies as well for the fact that I speak quite quickly and I don't have a traditional English voice. Many apologies for the inconvenience. You do get kids, you do. Because it's dogs. Kids love dogs, man. Going by ETS, live streams are less chatty, more ASCII, or it's panel chats. Yeah, there's different types of streams as well, isn't there? I like to think our one is more like actually being in the pub. If we were in the pub all having a beer together, this is pretty much what it'd be like. Seeing a couple of 40 plus males live this week getting hit on too, right? One was a potter, one was a blacksmith. Did he have muscles on top of muscles? All genders can draw that attention. They can't unless they look like a leper's ball bag, like me. But yeah, I know. It does seem to happen more to women than men, though. Not completely, not always. And it also works that men can get attention from other men, women from other women, you know. It takes different strokes, man. Just don't have the one I had. You think you'd rather have kids watch your stuff because you know it's safe? Yeah, it'd be much better. But then you're also, for me, I'd be constantly hoping that the people who are in the chat, the ones that you can't deal with, or the ones that you can't regulate, keep it quiet. Which is why I prefer doing landscape to portrait lives, because not many people join a landscape live compared to a portrait. Portrait, they're just scrolling through, so if they see something, I'll be horrible in this one and scroll to the next. You know what I mean? Don't mind supporting creators. Yeah, you don't have to pay a fortune for people. Any little bit that you give to them, they're happy with. So it's the act, I think, more than the amount of money. Did not see them getting 50 quid super chat or $50 super chat. No, it does happen, though. It does happen. Watching Big Jet TV this afternoon. Oh yeah, they have several thousand members paying on average £6 a month. From the US, gifted 600 membership and $300 in super chats. It does work, man, it does. Most of the money that you'll make off YouTube will not be from adverts. It'll be from super chats, super thanks. It'll be from sponsorships, brand deals. That's how you make your money. The ad money that comes in is just a little bit extra. Or when you're starting off, I've paid for a lens for my camera out of the first one I got. So it does trickle down. I'm keeping the money from now on to try and buy a van because I want to start driving around the UK swearing at people. There you go. Sam, it is wild, isn't it? But there are people out there that do that. And I've no doubt a lot of these people will be self-employed who can then claim it back as claim it off your taxes or something. So they're happy to support the creator and also they're not paying tax on it. I'd do that if I could as well. Anyone seen the new Mitchell and Webb show? It's hilarious. I've not seen that yet. Louise, you've seen similar on some of the lives that you watch as well. There's money out there. There's definitely money out there. And it's the whole world that you're dealing with. There's countries in the world that are absolutely ridiculously wealthy who can afford to spend hundreds of dollars on super chats. It's not the same as going busking in the street and hoping people go past and drop a couple of dollars or a couple of pounds into a hat. It's mad, isn't it? Does about once a month. Jeez, man. I remember Ren getting thousands just on a 5-minute premiere of a song. People are willing to actually go out there and support their artists. Artists, or in my case, streamers and creators, you know what I mean? But there's money out there, man. How many in the chat? There was a ridiculous amount of people in that chat for Ren, wasn't there? Over 10k in the chat, there was. YouTube do take a good percentage. They take 30% of anything. 30% of absolutely everything. Yeah. They do, but even so, if you're getting thousands and thousands of dollars donated, they're taking 30%, you're still getting 70% of those thousands of dollars. I mean, I'd rather have 70% of hundreds than 70% of nothing, obviously. You'd be happy if you get 24p. Vic, you'll get more than 24p. Trust me on this one. Trust me. Only went to a couple of his first ones, they made you dizzy. The chat's just moved too quick. Oh.
It's going
Vic.
up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's there.
It is there, go ahead. Level 12. Dink dank do. Never considered it being a tax write-off. You can do. There's something that we have in the UK which is called gift aid. So if you pay money to a charity every month, you claim gift aid. It doesn't go on your tax. And then the government will match what you give to them in gift aid as well. So you just, I mean, people are quite happy. Rather than give it to the government to spend or to waste on stuff, I'll give it to this creator because I like what they're doing. They bring me joy. I'd rather do that as well. I'm not doing 12 woohoos. You can foxtrot Oscar, young lady. Yes, young lady, you are compared to me. Jackie, you could pay for Kalani's next lunch. Get your hand in your purse there, girl. Go ahead. Also, why you wouldn't be a creator. Not good at tax figuring, especially non-standard. It's different over in the US, isn't it? In the UK, you can earn £1,000 before you have to start doing tax returns. But once you do and become self-employed, you can then go and buy a computer and a camera and knock all that off your tax bill as well. So eventually, at some point, I'd like to be in that position because I know what I can claim for. I know everything I can claim for. And Sam, the thing is as well with that, once you start doing it, you get used to doing it and you can work everything out. You'll know exactly what you need to do. A lot of the creators, the bigger creators, obviously have got people who do everything for them. They do all the tax for them. Accountants, editors, they pay for everything. Don't do anything themselves these days. Just stand in front of a camera and talk. Oh man, I'd love to do that. Often joke with a fella if he's money laundering. Hey, you could be. I don't mind. If there's any mafiosi out there who want to spend a load of cash on me, do it. I'm happy with that. Only one person in history to lose money busking. Spence. Oh man. Who's that, Louise? Who's that? Captain, you've only just started this YouTube. Just so later in life you can look back. Didn't know you can make money. Part of the reason why I did it is so when I do eventually go, my daughter has got something to look back on. But you can make 24 pence every 12 months. Can't you, ladies? You can. You can make money. If you've got a good channel, and especially if you've got dogs or any form of animals, people go apeshit for animals. As you can see by the fact that there's loads of likes and views and what have you on Vic's lives, on Richie's, anything that's got dogs. Write your own check, man. Should have started when you were on the ranch during COVID. COVID was the time, man. That was the time. No one could go anywhere, so they sat at home watching YouTube all day long. People became trillionaires overnight. I might have made that up. Guy from America who comes over here to try British food. Thought you followed him. Was he the one that was in the papers recently? went to Liverpool and was trying salt and pepper chicken. Salt and pepper chicken. Don't give him money. The Ghost Hunter dude, you watch him on Insta. Makes you laugh when someone super chats 99p. But it's boss. It really feels nice when people do that. I mean, there's no need to do it, but it always feels nice. Makes you feel appreciated. The gesture, it's nice. That's him. Unless you're self-employed here, taxes are done for you. Pretty much over here as well. Pay as you earn. Gets taken out at source. But if you then also, I've got a job, my taxes get taken out there, I would also then have to do a self-assessment return every year. And I could then start claiming for stuff. And if I make a loss, that loss gets taken off my normal job and I don't pay as much tax over there. How's Jess? Jess is sound. She went out with my dad yesterday in her own car. And my dad, being my dad, went, sound. It's great, this. Got any tunes? And she put the radio on. He went, no, go on, put your own tunes on. So she played Oasis while they were driving. She was absolutely buzzing. Remind me to get a hug off her tomorrow. I miss having hugs off my daughter. You love a computer and a dedicated phone for YouTube. You could also do with having cameras outside, where you've got the posts coming down off the lean-to. Is it a lean-to? Any fucking need for that? Cameras out there. Be brilliant. I would have that. If I lived anywhere near you, I would have your back sorted out within seconds. You would have back. Field. There's loads of space out there to get loads of cameras put in, equipment and what have you. It's brilliant. But yeah, a dedicated phone that doesn't have anything else on there apart from YouTube stuff, and a proper, your own computer that you can put what you want on there. Be brilliant. The amount of stress when you drop your phone or get it wet. Most phones nowadays are water resistant, if not waterproof. So the next time you upgrade or get a new phone, you don't need to worry about that at all. You'll be sound. Yeah, bless them, not even a quid. But if 1,000 people give 99p or 99 cents, it's the best part of £1,000. £1,000 for a cowbell. Makes them feel good, especially if you don't get the name mentioned in chat. Exactly. You see yourself on the screen. You might even, like, I get Rimmer off Red Dwarf giving it one of them. Other people have stuff as well. If you give to other people in their streams, something pops up with your name on it and whatever. It's brilliant. I like that. Make sure it's a burner phone just in case. Absolutely. And don't have anything on there that can trace you back to where you're from. Nothing like that. Yeah, sometimes people from poorer countries give donations like that, but they see themselves on screen and they feel like they've give something to the creator that they enjoy. I like that. It is appreciated, it really is. Hi, I'm Jeff Winchester. So Jeff's been watching the Fast Show. Wishlist, Vic, it's sort of for the dogs, it is. Because the better your channel does with the better gear, the better it is for the dogs. The more things they can go and do, the more places you'll take them to, the more trips you'll go on to. See? Got to think about the channel as a whole. Think of it holistically in the round, Victoria. You really ought to message that, Christine. Are we talking fight here? Are we talking fight? If you do, can you wear bikinis? I don't know. Possibly a swimming pool full of jelly. I don't know. Just spitballing here, Louise. You hadn't been on YouTube before COVID. I hadn't been on COVID before YouTube. Weird, that, isn't it? Casper, you started in 2006. Yeah, do you know what? Everyone knew what YouTube was, but no one knew what YouTube was. Does that make any sense? It was only afterwards that I thought to myself, I can actually do this. I was blogging on Blogspot. I had a Twitter account with thousands of followers. I had this, I had that. YouTube is where I should have been, but I wouldn't show my face until I had a stroke. Weird. There you go. Because my brain exploded, and that little bit that I was shy went away. Captain, you're just shy, and you don't think you have anything good to show people. You need a bit more. Do you need a bit more confidence? You know what, mate? Don't worry about it. YouTube is full of people like that. full of people who are not sure about what they have to say. Everyone's got a voice. You have to find your voice, that's the thing. And there's no need to be shy. No one knows who you are to begin with. That's the thing. You're just a channel amongst millions. And you get to, well, you've got your own little community here with us and on Vic's channel. So you've got support as well. It's a great way, having a voice that you can just, whatever you feel like, put out there. Tell the world, this is how I feel. You don't need to be ignored anymore. You decide what you want to say, when you want to say it, and how you want to say it. Utilise it. It's one of the greatest democratisations of the arts. In fact, it is the greatest democratisation of the arts in history. All you need is a phone. That's it. A phone and 3 apps, and you can make elite level videos. YouTube app, CapCut or something similar, Canva or something similar. You can make your thumbnails, you can make your videos, you can edit them, you can do all kinds, and you can provide your voice to the rest of the world. Make it happen, Captain. I would do. In fact, I did do. Sam, you're still trying to figure out outreach programming for university students during COVID. Eventually burned out both of social media and your job. Only recently started dipping your toes in via YouTube. I think it's the best way of doing it as well. If that's what happened, come in slowly. Go in when you feel like. Just dip back out when you don't feel like. Control it all. Social media can be horrible at times, but it's also the best thing that's happened. I've met so many great people. There's so many great people in this chat that I've met just through this. It's brilliant. Yeah, you don't know until you try. Definitely, yeah, Vic will tell you straight there. You've got a good group of friends on here. You don't know until you start, and when you do, how much support you will receive is just mind-blowing. Everyone's there for you. You don't think people will give you super chats because they think you're rich? Doesn't matter, even if you were rich, you'll still get them. It's making your days so much better. You can't wait till Vic and me are on. It's great. I love it. I've been through some pretty rough times with having the stroke and being stuck in hospital and what have you. This was a breath of fresh air. This was the open sky I needed. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. My car's just gone. It was just there anyway. It is a Sunday. It is a Sunday, yeah. You're rich in doggy money. Doggy money's worth 7 times more than normal money, isn't it, I think? You've got a pool outside. That would make you rich in a lot of countries. In the States, it's just... You get a pool with the house, don't you? You feel... Vic, you are rich. You are rich because you have a satisfying life with 3 amazing dogs. Money isn't rich. Feeling happy is rich. Vic has worked hard for it. Don't work 1,000,000 hours. You've got to enjoy life. Don't let it pass you by working all the time. Louise, you just threw up a bit in your mouth then. Ah. Is that because of the ale? Do we need to clean the pipes? Dukey's doing it again. Just checked. Mustang replied he lives in New Jersey, but originally from Peru. Right, fuck it, we're having both. We're having Peru and New Jersey. We're having both. Not asked. I don't care if it's cheating, we're having both. Remind me of that. In fact, I'm going to write this down. Find me something to write it down on. Post-its. Peru. NOO. JOYZEE. New Jersey. Texas. What else have we got? We're having that. We're having it. Yeah, if Vic nips over, if Saki nips over, be careful, she will piss in the pool. She'll look over at the RV with the inside toilet and think, nah, it's too far to go. Know what they're like. Bloody Irish coming over here, peeing in our pools. You only had positive feedback from putting videos out. There's some horrible people on social media, genuinely, but the overwhelming majority are fantastic, and they will give you loads of good feedback. You will do. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well, we're going to be here for you anyway, Captain. We will be here for you. There's lots of... I couldn't have done this without these people here now. Definitely. When I said I was thinking of doing live streaming, straight away, yeah, go on, we'll be there. My first live stream was an absolute catastrophe and it didn't work. And there was about 20 people there. So how can I get 20 people for my first live stream? Just because they wanted to support me. Everyone's brilliant. Everyone's got tech support if you need them. They're there. Well, you can see with Vic, live streaming at 4 o'clock in the morning. Me and Mandy are there. Ali's there. Thomas is there. Jackie is sometimes. Steve-O. Even if it's late, if we're awake, we'll be there. Doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is. There's people all around the world who are quite happy to join in. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I want to make it my job to make Louise as sick as possible, as often as possible too. By the way, Louise, that might just be high altitude pulmonary edema. That's why you're being sick. You've got altitude sickness. 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Can you believe it? Oh. The rain is now going sideways. I said the rain is sideways. It's getting really heavy out there now. Mandy never left. Mandy's a fantastic cheerleader. I will say so. Louis, Kev will say so. Dan will say so. Vic will definitely say so. Vic has to. Fucking hell. Dick Dastardly, Vic Vastardly. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's really awesome that we all take the time to do it in the wee small hours. We enjoy it, and it also means that we can then connect with other people, not just UK or not just Europe. We can connect with people in the States. We can connect with people in South America. It's nice that we can do that as well. Not just our usual... That's how you learn to expand the circle of friends that you have. Jump on at different times. Same with... Over here, if we do an early stream, there's people in Australia and things. It's great. Get to talk to people from all over the world. It's fantastic. Ali, you don't make Vic's late ones. You don't, but you are on a Saturday afternoon over here. Saturday morning over in Vegas. You are there. We get there as often as we can. I miss loads of them as well. Because I'm up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's difficult to get onto the late ones, but it was me mentioning fighting in a bikini that did it. Come on, Louise, we were all thinking it. If you don't want jelly, we can make it, I don't know, oil. What else is there? Mud wrestling. Either or, come on. Give the people what they want. Everyone's so good at supporting and helping. They are. Genuinely, when I first started out, there was tech advice that I needed. So the likes of Dan, Kev, Adam, loads of advice, and then needed advice from the people who are going to watch the streams. What shall I talk about? Have I done this right? Is there anything you want as a viewer? And everyone in here was quite willing to tell me what they wanted to see and what they didn't want to see and what have you. It's brilliant. Everyone's willing to help. People can be cheerleaders for you. If you need mods, there's always people there. They'll quite happily jump in and try and stop things from being horrible. Because we have plenty of horrible, as Vic knows, plenty of horrible stuff happens in streams, but we're all on it straight away. On it like that, like, you know what I mean? Vic will definitely say so. Even Dick will say so as well. Of course you will. And you don't have to just because she's your auntie. Because Mandy is fantastic. I mean, look at the stuff that we've got on the screen here tonight. The on-screen assets. Mandy doesn't have to do that, but she does. So I'm thankful. I know Vic is. Dick is as well, wherever Dick is. You're getting ready to get up for shortly after 4:30 in the blessed AM. Do you make much money walking the streets at that time of the day? Louise, not everyone can. I mean, we know that. Vic knows that as well. There's an 8-hour difference between Vegas and the UK. But those who can will jump in when they can. We know that. You enjoy meeting people from other places. We all, yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? You'll be doing them earlier when it's cooler. You can't do them now because obviously human beings and deserts, Victoria. Custard. Hey, oh yeah, custard, there's an idea. Wrestling in custard, can we have that? Yeah, and it depends on how late it starts, but you do watch the VODs as well, because that does help. Watching the VODs also gives watch hours, and we all need watch hours. Kirsty, bidding offish neuro stock for Cato within decipher vortices. Perdido, wiring codified birth. Sourdough, modified Norwich viewership. Modified Norwich viewership. Are we talking Steve-O, Helen and Ruby? How are you doing, Kirsty? With your slidey writing? Yeah, don't worry, Vic. Those times, it suits me because I'm normally still awake at that point. Know what I mean? Morning, Jackie. Donut, how you doing? How's Ting and Ting clinging on to the edge of Europe on the west coast of Ireland? Never expect anyone from the UK to be on. Always a nice surprise if people are around. If we can, we will. Because we enjoy it as well, Vic. Don't forget that. We enjoy it. Pick sent from Don. Let's have a look. What have we got? Come on, what have we got? We have a donut pick. Oof, yes. Have a bit of that. Look at that. That is a glorious looking vista. Can we call that a vista? That is a vista, isn't it? Even though it's dark, you can see the stars. Look how they shine for you. No, sorry. Broken my own rules there. No fucking Coldplay. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Captain, you love the support, mate. It's everywhere. This is one of the best communities you can ever be part of. This one here and Vic's is pretty much two sides of the same coin. Same people, really. The best you're going to find. And they will follow you, genuinely. It's great. I love it. I love it. We are celebrating Hannah's Gotcha Day today. Big up the Hanatics. Have a good evening all. Good night, Casper. No worries, mate. Catch you later. Sweet dreams and all that, like. Know what I mean? That is a stun. It's fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Good. Just chilling with a smoke. You're having a smoke and a pancake. Pipe and a blintz. Smoking the green grass of home. Not unusual. That is still a good cup of tea, that, you know. That is still a good cup of tea. Although I'm going to have to do another one for later. I always have a cup of tea with me when I go to bed. Not water. Not like any normal human being. Water or juice next to the bed. No. A thermos of red hot tea. Because you never know, at 4 o'clock in the morning when you wake up screaming, "Oh, Charlie Hunnam," you need a cup of tea at that point, don't you? Don't you? Oh yeah, sorry, Mandy. No. Right, well it is Sunday.
But Kipper's Vindaloo. Can't be good for you.
What's Kipper's been looking at? Has anyone seen this on the news? Surgeon jailed after amputation of own legs. An NHS vascular surgeon who had his own legs removed has been jailed for 2 years and 8 months for insurance fraud and possessing extreme hardcore barry-on. Neil Hopper, 49, that's a fucking irony there, isn't it, of Truro in Cornwall, carried out hundreds of amputation operations before having his own legs removed in 2019. Judge James Adkin said in sentencing that he accepted a Hopper who had no previous convictions was remorseful. How can you have previous convictions for removing your own legs? You do it once, that's it. However, the level of harm in 3 videos of body mutilation, which were the subject of Barry Horn charges, was exceptionally high, he said. Hopper had both legs amputated after complaining that his feet were in pain. He was treated for suspected sepsis before he was told by surgeons he should have his legs amputated, and he was operated on. He did not tell the medics the real cause of his injuries. He hasn't got a leg to stand on. He froze his own legs. Deliberately froze them. So he could pretend that they weren't working and get them cut off. Because he was horny for amputation. What the fuck is going on with these people? Why are there people like that in the world? Oh, what I mean? Oh, hang on. Captain.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. You could puke. Boch. It is horrible. Absolutely insane story it is. Froze his legs. Deliberately froze them. So they would stop working and he could say there was something wrong with them. Because he was turned on by amputations. What the hell's wrong with people? Why can't you just, I don't know, be a bit more vanilla than that? I know. Different strokes for different folks, but come on. That's just, it's not right. You're making a cuppa? Anyone like one? Yeah, go ahead, I'll have one. In a thermos, because I'm worth it. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey, please. Splash of almond milk. One sweetener. By the way, Mandy doesn't do the Sunday bits. Yeah, I do my own Sunday bits. What made me pick that one? I was looking through the weird news this week and that was the one that stood out more than anything. It's like, how did he manage that? I'm not sure. There's something. There's definitely something that he did. I can't remember what it was. I think he might have injected himself with something which made the legs stop working. Oh, mad. Hot chocolate in a thermos. Oh, donut. What an idea that is. I've got hot chocolate. Coffee. Black. No sugar. Of course. Why would you want to? Why not the feet? The man, and there's no beating around the bush here, is a fucking lunatic. There you go. Tea with milk, 2 sugars, of course. Builder's tea, ali builder's tea. Proper builder's tea. It can't be tea. Tea for the win, man. We love a bit of tea. Do you know what? I'm going to do Horace now as well. Just before I forget, because I think Horace tonight, marvellous.
I played a record, retrieved the mail from the door, and shed silent tears.
Poor Horace, why is he shedding silent tears? What's up with him? I can't even ask him. He's not in the house, he's in the car. He's still in the back of the car. Oh, man. Poor Horace. Do we need to have an intervention? Why is he feeling depressed? Why is he... Or was it what came through the door? What came through the door? What mail made him feel that he needed to shed silent tears? There's poetry to that, isn't there? Well, there would be. It's a haiku. Poor H-man. Bog tea is good. Throw 8 tea bags in a pot. Simmer it for half an hour. Be like tar. Tar. Lovely. Maybe he doesn't like his feet. Are those my feet? He might, yeah. Some people don't like feet, do they? I mean, when I say some people don't like feet, I mean some people really don't like feet. Some people get the ick, don't they? His shade of lippy was a bit bizarre. I think he's in not in touch with his feminine side, but he likes the old 80s new romantic look, I think, Horace. And he is a bear of the 70s. Maybe you liked a bit of Bowie. David Bowie. You were still doing a fair amount of health education when the story of the guy you volunteered to be literally eaten was in the media. The debate students will get into over whether, VOR is legit. That was the IT crowd did a sort of, not a parody of that, but they mentioned that kind of thing, didn't they? Moss and the German. It's bizarre, isn't it? Why would you do it? The world is weird, and there's weird people in it. But why? Why would you volunteer to be eaten? What do you get from it? What experience? You don't, do you? Yeah, but Horace and Kippers are teddy bears. They're not real, just in case you were wondering. Although they are real because they are here. Oh, sorry, Ali, oh. Loo break. Horace is my teddy bear. He was given to me when I was born, so he is at least 52 years old. I still have him. He's in the back of the car right now. Never had an eye replaced, never had an arm fall off or a leg fall off. He is in remarkable condition. And Kipper's Vindaloo, my other big bear, was given to me by my ex-wife when she still liked me. And I didn't get rid of it because my daughter liked him. And then he became the face of the channel. So yeah, 8 tea bags, and that's a strong one. Builder's cup, I will call it. We do. That's a proper builder's brew, that, isn't it? Builder's brew. Dink dank do. A major in cultural anthropology still did not fully prepare. I'm not surprised. Tomash, how you doing, bud? Is that a smock matching hat? It is. Kippers has got it going on. Glad you've eaten your sandwich already. You're not eating a pot noodle after that, are you? Definitely not. Hats off to you in the gardening game. Yeah. We like to see you. Should throw a farticus in the piss stop. Alright. How's things, Tomash? How are Lanky getting on? Did we win? Did we lose? I don't know. I've missed out. I haven't watched anything for ages. Maybe we should go back to bat sex. We should do. Filthy, filthy bat sex. Bats, for those who weren't here last time, bats are disgusting behaviours. Bat bastards. Bat shagging is evil. I'm surprised I didn't get any either complaints about that or super chats on the VOD for that one. I learned a lot from that particular stream. England ODI did okay today. I didn't see that. Not watched any of the one-day international stuff at all. What was I doing today? Only male bats. Yeah, I know. Again, only males. It's always the bloody males. The horrible male bats are disgusting. They don't even wait for the lady bats to wake up before woof, they're in there like a rat up a drain. Disgusting behaviour. And we think they look all cute and vampire-y. No. Disgusting. How are we doing? Oh, bollocks. I've just thought. Tomash, when's our next game? 415 for 5, South Africa's 72 all out. 72 all out. Say what? Lancashire beat Kent. I've been called Kent a few times by posh people. In the T20 Blast quarter-finals yesterday. And are through to finals day next Saturday. Oh, I might watch that. Villa, 3 o'clock next Saturday. So it's a Saturday game. Yay. I will have to try and properly vlog that one. A bit more of an idea of what the overall vibe looks like this time, I think. Good. I need to do stuff. I've got me car is going in for a service tomorrow. That's going to cost me £6 bajillion. I've got the dentist the week after. Or something else as well, I don't know. What sandwich did you have today? What sandwich? Bacon, plastic cheese and a fried egg. Now there's a bit of sick come up in my mouth. I can't eat fried eggs. Can't eat boiled eggs or poached. Can't have anything like that. Omelettes, yes. Scrambled egg, yes. But the other ones... Vom City, Arizona. Are you going to finals day? Tomash. Lancs at 11. Everton 3. Maybe Lancs in the final at 6:45 in the blessed PM. Very happy sporting day. Alternatively, Lancs beaten at 11. Everton beaten at 3. Obviously. Plastic cheese. The ones in the wrapper, is that what it is? Like, what are they called? What are they called? Kraft singles, is it? Cheese singles. You went 11 years ago when Mr. Flintoff was nearly the hero on his comeback. Is that 11 years ago? Sweet feckin' Jesus. Cheese slices. You came across footage of my dad playing footy back in the day. Yeah, it's mad. Seeing him on Match of the Day and seeing him on... Well, he's on YouTube as well. Interviews with him when he was in his 20s. It's mad. He could play, that boy. He could play. Fake Plastic Cheese. The alternative Radiohead. I'd watch them. Technical question. Is it usual for a post hidden in the chat to appear on the ones you've got shown on your screen? Noticed a couple of instances. The chat is a bit weird, to be honest with you. There's live chat, top chat. There's also the chat with stuff that's been withheld, but they appear on screen. They don't appear necessarily on the phone. Oh, I don't know, it's up the wall. It is up the wall. It's strange. The chat never makes sense to me. And you'll be watching it, and it'll be perfect timing, and all of a sudden, 100 chat messages will drop in at once, and you're having to go back. It's bizarre. Retracted messages are visible as being retracted. Ali's back again. We like to see. Twitch. Oh, there's Twitch chat as well. Yeah, we're streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. We're multi-streaming. Nobody's watching. Oh, sorry, there's 6,000 people watching over on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people over on Twitch. There's loads of them. Definitely make sure you're on all messages as well, because it does go a little bit weird. Tom, how's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del mundo, eh? The little genius cat. The Jean Gere. We love our Jean Gere cat. You haven't hidden messages on here. It's not very often you have to hide messages on this particular chat, because I don't give a fuck. Now you see the one you just noticed. It's bizarre, isn't it? Mrs. Tom as well. You must send me pictures of the local papers. She's made the headlines. Get it sent over. Ding dang do. Do you know what? Just like that, I have just got a message from Everton. 13th of September, 3 o'clock in the blessed PM. Everton versus Aston Villa. Entrance number 11, please. Number 11, please. Jackie, are you still around? Is anybody watching on Twitch? There's 6,000 people on Twitch, Mandy. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. Go on, Mrs. Tom. That's your favourite bit every week, which the Domingos Duarte El gato más guapo del mundo, eh? That's got to be on merch, that, isn't it? Domingos Duarte El gato más guapo del mundo, eh? Claro, eh? See? That man can hit a ball. We've seen him on baseball. Can absolutely welt them. Can you bring your boats? Can you bring boats? I take my boots all the time, just in case. One of these days, Everton will be crying out for a 52-year-old stroke survivor at the back post. Up like a tin of salmon. Dink, in you go, lad. Is it your daily wallet? Pass update, yeah. You can't have an actual physical season ticket anymore, card. It's got to be on your phone. And the same ticket for Aston Villa drops in 2 or 3 times a day. It is at the least 2 or 3 times a day. There's such a ball ache. They've ballsed the tickets up completely, but we can still get in now, so that's alright, isn't it? You need sleep first, then you'll be there. You'll be in there like swimwear, is right. Morning, Jackie. Yeah, we have more flags as well to be added. We added 4 last week, didn't we? Which was Albania. What else? Missouri finally laminated that. There was Tennessee, Virginia, wasn't it? Was it Tennessee as well? And we've now got Peru, New Jersey and Texas to be added. Once I can get them sorted anyway.
Sorted, mate.
Once I can get them sorted. There's a movie. There's definitely a movie there. The Stroke Striker. Back of the net. They wanted pool time for hours, but you made them wait as I am on. Oh, thank you very much, Vic. Thank you very, very much. Make me feel bloody guilty. Poor dogs, 3 poor dogs crying, whinging because of me. Thank you. I won't sleep tonight. Fucking Charlie Hunnam 1 week, now this. You're putting this on my shoulders. I hope you're happy with yourself, young lady. Yes, you are, young lady. Compared to me, anyway. Ruby can't wait to go jump. Go ahead and jump. She's hopping round. Does she need a pee? Yeah, he's playing like a 52-year-old stroke survivor. Enough of Michael Keane. Get Ashcroft out into the stands. I would get a game. Pre-stroke, I would get a game for this Everton team, I'm telling you. Hello to all in Peru. No, not to all in Peru. They're having it. Not having it. Not having it. Not the way they treated Paddington Bear. Not having it. Signed eye for me, though. No, I don't mind. Peru, fantastic football kit. I am an absolute sucker for a diagonal sash. So yeah, Peru, we're happy with that. Give them a good fuss from you. Absolutely, man. Peru is Mustang Drifter. That makes sense to me. To other people, that might look like Kirsty Slidey writing, but it actually makes sense to me. No, you wanted to watch it. Right, so it's your fault, not mine, right? I'll sleep well tonight. Do you know what? I'm going to wake up thinking of Charlie fucking Hunnam again, aren't I? With his 6-packs. Oh, and his eyes. Oh my God, his eyes. They just see through you. Point of order, aren't all sashes diagonal? I think so. But what would you call then the one that goes vertical? Is that just a stripe? A single stripe? I don't know. It must be. But I can't say sash without saying diagonal. I think I might need retraining. Diagonal sash. Strip. Maybe later, Sam, maybe later. That's for a different stream, that one, Sam. That's for the one with the where you get timed out after 5 minutes unless you put more money into it. Only stands. You only just realised that you're on top messages. Top messages, mate. Top messages. Yeah. You have to be on all because if not, you miss it. There's loads going on. Right, so it's a stripe if it's single. Even if it's only one, it's a stripe. And then it's a sash if it's diagonal. And it's a hoop, of course, if it's horizontal. What else is there? Is there anything else? So you can get these kind of chats. We get them all the time. We've learned so much. We learn something every week. Last week it was that male bats are evil. And their sex lives just off the scale. Slash. Maybe later, Steve. I've drunk a lot of tea, like, you know what I mean? With the fusses, you didn't see those until it showed on mine. We need to fuss more. The dogs need a fuss. Does the direction of the diagonal mean anything when it comes to sashes? Now that is a question. That is a question. Which way? Is there anything? Is it like wearing an earring in one ear? Does one side mean something completely different to the other? Does left to right? What does that mean? Right to left? What does that mean? What does that mean? Come on. Someone tell me. Hoops, horizontal, sash, diagonal. I'll beat you to it. There you go. We've sorted it out. That then means it's peer reviewed. We have sorted this out. Is that why you sit to pee, Louise, or whatever your name is? Oh, is it heraldic? It could be. It could be. We haven't done heraldry, have we, for a while? We should do, because my family, I think, originate from the Norfolk area, where our Steve-O and Helen are from. My heraldic family crest has yellow and green on it. And Ashcroft means ash trees that were in the croft. Because we're shit at making names, aren't we? He bakes bread. I'm going to call him Baker. There you go. He's the one that chases after animals. Let's give him the surname Hunter. Okay, where does Rimmer come from? Just asking. Is a V or an X 2 sashes? Ah, right. Now a V, like St Helens, the rugby league team, where is that half an X? Does it count as a left to right or a right to left? Does it count as a sash? Is a V in its own thing? And if you do get X, are they two sashes, or are they two Vs? A regular V and an Australian V, an upside down V. Never thought of this. Thank you, Sam. I am not going to be able to sleep tonight because of you, which would be different for a change. It would be Charlie fucking Hunnam. I like that. Yeah, we're going to have to look into this. We really are. Is a Y 2 sashes and a stripe? This is my kind of chat. I like this. You have the red hand of Ulster on your crest. Oh, you are. You've got a bit of the floodly in you, haven't you? Bit Irish. Is our Louise, or whatever she's calling herself this week. Is that why you're over here? Hiding 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? Getting out the way of Ireland because you caused kerfuffles over there. It's all coming out tonight, isn't it? Capital Y, obviously. You can't have a slovenly lowercase y on a shirt. That wouldn't work. Can't have that. Once upon a time, my family owned your family. No. I think mine would be absolute scum class, to be honest with you, Steve. There's more of a chance of your family owning my family. Or we'd have both been lower rungs drinking builder's tea in the bottom half of the house. I'm convinced. They are very important. This is the kind of thing where meetings between heads of state take days because this is what they're talking about. Everything else gets sorted out in advance. What? Get rid of all those weapons? Yeah, no problem. Just sign there. Happy days. Right. 2 X's, a Y and a V on a shirt. Let's go. Is a Y just a third of an S? Ali's full Irish. Is that like bacon, eggs? Oh no, the full Irish, that'll be chips, roasties, mash, waffles. Irish mixed grill, obviously. There's 3 wolf heads on your family crest. That is fucking epic. Why can't I have 3 wolf heads on my crest? I'm pissed off with that. Wolf heads are always cool. All of a sudden, I'm going from Morris dancing and smacking sticks together. You're bouncing in here with your old heavy metal. Oh, man. Heavy metal wolf heads. Gutted, man. You got booted trying to change your chat to all messages. And when you came back in, you thought we were doing algebra. This is what you miss out on. If you just disappear for at least 10 seconds, this happens. Thirds, not a third of an S. Ah, right, sorry. You could have put thirds rather than a third of an S then, couldn't you, man? You confused the life out of me there. I'm not going to sleep tonight because of you. Richie, how you doing? Full of joys of spring, mate. We've discovered a sash is always diagonal. A stripe, even if it might be just be one, like Luton had last season, is still a stripe. And horizontal is a hoop. Then we got into X's, Y's, no chromosomes, and V's. It's always better to get into the V. Wherever you can. Fieldy. Tis yourself. Richie has also got an absolutely incredible dog. Oh my god. The dogs are incredible. Dotty. Let's have a look. There's Richie's channel. Should go and follow Richie. Also lives in North Wales, which is one of the most beautiful countries on earth. So green. So beautiful. That Vic decided to piss off to the desert where it's dry and it never fucking rains, rather than staying in paradise. Yeah. Dotty's fantastic as well. Check Richie's channel out. Amazing, man. The mind is an important organ to exercise. It is. I think this all the time. It doesn't have to be algebra. It doesn't have to be reading from a heavy tome from some oldie worldy book. You can also just talk about things like this. Have interactions with people. Find out what's happening in the world. Discuss bat shagging. Discuss stripes and hoops and V's and Y's and X's on shirts. Makes you think all the time. Gets you out of your little comfort zone. Gives you a bit of a shake and puts you back down, and all of a sudden you're thinking differently. It's brilliant. Subscribed. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. We need more dog content. Anyone else who's got dogs? I might go and steal a dog myself. Ali Alio. You've sent pictures. Let's have a look at the pictures that you've sent. Oh, heraldic crests for our Ali Alio. Hang on, where we are, hang on. Oh, see that? I like that. That is a lovely crest. The blue one especially, the reds I don't like, obviously. The blue one, I like the blue one there. Yeah. As much as I don't like red, white and blue works well together. Especially when there's more blue than red, obviously. Lovely stuff, lovely. I am the resurrection. Tune, man, tune. Not bat shagging again. You can't get away from it. They're evil. Bats and ducks. Don't trust them. Male bats and ducks. I was going to say look the other way. Don't look the other way. Keep an eye on them at all times because they're absolutely... They're heathens. Filthy heathens, a lot of them. The reds are lovely. No. Wrexham reds, maybe. FC20 reds, definitely. Middlesbrough reds, maybe. That's it. Otherwise, blue. Has to be blue. Yeah, this is the other Tom to Tom. This is Sir Tom of the Oblong. The Oblong of Dreams. You prefer blue, the Texas flag? Short the blue on behalf of the red and white. Your native Michigan flag is mostly blue. Yeah, like a bit of blue. It calms you down, doesn't it, apparently? Apart from the fact that us Everton fans, our team play in blue, and that's what gives us heart attacks and strokes. It's that bloody team in blue. Agree to disagree. No, I disagree with that, Richie. Yeah, I know. How do bats do it? Using sonar, they do, yeah. Bats do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Bats do it completely different to the other ones, though. Bats are horrible. I saw there was a bat and a dolphin that were getting married. So how'd you meet? How'd you get on? I don't know, it just clicked.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. We just clicked. Oh. Now this is interesting, Ali Alio and Donut. That's the McCrudden coat of arms. 3 wolves, count them, 3 wolves. Not just one, not just 2, 3 wolves. Weekdays, weekends, and then a spare. That is epic. And the colours, yellow and green. That is interesting. Because where's my one? There's my one. Floruit fraxinus. Also the same colours. Only we haven't got wolves on ours. Obviously they're little sort of ash bits, aren't they? County Donegal colours. How did they meet? Vic's Pool, probably. Must have done. Oh, you yellows. Very Norwich colours, very Norwich, yeah. As I say, Rich, I think my family originate from the Norfolk area. Although, they're found around Norfolk, but the majority of them are found in the northwest of England, Liverpool especially. But yeah, we have, those are our colours. Floruit fraxinus. I'd get that tattooed on myself, but it'd probably hurt, wouldn't it? He says having 2 tattoos already. And Kerry. Oh, Kerry got that colour as well. Definitely not Offaly. What's Offaly? What colour is it? I bet you's a red, aren't you? But you've got red. Guaranteed. Clicked, yeah, dreadful punchline. It was awful. I've let myself down, I've let my family down, I've let the whole school down. Mrs. Tom got angry with your bad puns and threw a tub of omega-3 capsules at you. It's okay, it's just superficial injuries. Right, you're getting one of those as well.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Not awfully green, white and yellow, right? Green, white and yellow. That is a very, very Irish colour scheme, that I like that. Jack's skull just made direct contact at force with your kneecap. Man, you are going to be absolutely black and blue. You're already bruised. Isn't it one of the most horrible pains you can have as well? Anyone who's played football, soccer, anyone who's played will know. If you bang knees against someone, sometimes they hurt, sometimes they don't. You can bang into someone, it doesn't hurt. And then the following time, you just accidentally scrape against them and your knee all of a sudden feels like it's exploded. Horrible, horrible. Knee problems. I said I had knee problems once and everyone felt sorry for me apart from me Geordie mate. Oh, Nick's alright, he's got knee problems, like.
Very poor.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed.
Jack's subtle way of getting attention. Oh, Louise, what have you sent? That ain't coming through, bro. That ain't coming through, bro. Louise, that ain't coming through, man. Strange. Jack's on one tonight. He is absolutely, isn't he? The town you live in is green and red. That's also quite heraldic, isn't it? Him and Ruby have the zoomies and are too busy playing with each other to pay any attention. Field. Why is that not working? Oh no, sorry, it is now, it is. It's just started working. Lula Bellatini. That's the McCartan family crest. I like that. It has, it's got the red hand, hasn't it? The Ulster red hand. That's a good, and that's got yellow and green on as well. I like that. That's a good colour scheme. That's a good family crest. Morning, Jackie. Do you think Jack wants to go outside for pool time, or does he want to Alabama his sister? Do we reckon? Is that what's going on? He thinks maybe you can hide behind the trees and give her a what for. Hannah's watching me. Hello, Hannah. You okay, Hannah? Jack, behave. Rube, get in the pool. Jump, Ruby, jump. There you go. I know all the words to that one, don't I? Guarantee when you go out they're going to lie down. That's what it's going to be, isn't it? Like kids. They want what they can't have, and as soon as they can have it, they want something else. Like my ex-wife. Love the zoomies. The dogs, when they go absolutely apeshit, are hilarious. So much energy. Like Ruby, when she's on the treadmill as well. The other two, like... I seen one. Hannah just looks like she was strutting. Jack looked like he was... Saturday Night Fever, that proper side-to-side strut, checking out the ladies. And then Ruby jumped on there like it was the entire house is on fire or something. Get out! Fucking go that way. Mental. Yeah. Please say there's a McCartan tartan. Please, please, please. Is there a McCartan tartan? Can we Google that now? McCartan, there is Irish clan McCartan, there is a McCartan tartan. Oosh, McCartan tartan. Where does it come on? Well, it's close to being a tartan anyway. Will that do? Will that do as a McCartan tartan? Don't be starting. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. That's the McCartan tartan. You want to be McCartan something, as Michael Jackson once said. My Hannah voice is so cute. I am cute, thank you very much. Hannah, you okay, Hannah? How's things, Hannah, you okay? Sorry, I apologise. You're alright, Hannah girl? Your Ruby's looking at the TV. She knows, you see. Ruby knows, don't you, Ruby? Don't you, Rubes? I need to be careful that doing that, don't I? Hadwick's dogs used to go absolutely apeshit if I mention going out for the thing that begins with W. Having about it. That was the one, wasn't it? Having about it. The red hand is on the logo for a certain illegal, violent loyalist group in Ulster too. Yeah, I've got to be careful. It could be a prescribed group, couldn't it? Could be getting lifted by the busies, like. The Bennett one was blue. We like a bit of blue. Bit of blue tartan. I wonder. I don't think our family's got one. If it would, it be yellow and green. I'm not sure I could carry that off, to be honest with you. As a tartan, at least. I don't know. What have I got? I've got a MASH t-shirt, which is sort of green, haven't I? I haven't got anything yellow. Ruby defo got doggy ADHD. She loves it though. How do you know when Jackie's waking up? Normally the language and the fact that there's a queue around the car park in B&Q waiting for her. Morning, Jackie. Ruby's the most chill in the house as she gets out in the pool. That's it, you see. Ashcroft tartan would be petrol green. It would be with petrol yellow. A beautiful shade of petrol yellow with petrol green, which would go well with my petrol orange beanie and the petrol blue t-shirt. I'm wearing the squad names today. The full-on squad. You need one of these, Vic. You definitely need one of them, but not with my name on it, obviously with your own name on it. You and Rubes and Hannah and Jacques. Get one made. She watches the bits she's missed the next morning, she does. To catch up on how much we've slagged her off while she's been asleep. Alright, you might not have done. I definitely have. I like to keep her involved, you see, even when she's asleep. Say how disgustingly filthy she is and up to no goods. And it was all... No, Ali, no Coldplay. Come on, we know this, we know this. Although, if I had to, Coldplay would be just about allowed in. No fucking Ed Sheeran, no. Ramon style t-shirt, pause crest, Vic, Ruby, Hannah, Jack around the edge. Oh, make that happen, make that happen. Yeah, be careful, Ali. Be careful, Ali. Don't have me dropping the banhammer. We can't be having that. We can't be having that. Mandy started as well now. See what you fucking started, you now. Ms. Alison Benet of Offaly, Ireland. This is not a Coldplay fucking karaoke night. Stop it. Behave. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Because then my skin would go all green as opposed to it'd be all yellow. Shed earring. I don't believe it's not buttering you. There should be a hairdresser called Ed Sheeran, at least, shouldn't there? There must be somewhere. Pause as in Viva Pause Vegas Crest, obviously, of course. Not as in my pause. The paw pause. No. The actual. The dog pause. The dog pause. Yeah. Make it happen. You can easily do it. I mean, come on. No Liverpool, no Ipswich, no Sheeran. Standards, man. Gotta have standards. Yeah, we can't have Ed Sheeran. Just, it can't. The first two Coldplay albums were sound, alright? I'll give them that. Ed Sheeran, fucking hell, man. Buy a normal sized guitar, you horrible little elf. Fucking busker who got lucky. Should go back to being a busker. That's all he's good at. Ed Sheeran, there you go, yeah. Adding that to your fantasy town, along with the Church of Our Souls and a 13th step off licence. What's wrong with Liverpool? The city's fantastic. It's them lot over the park. With the bizarre behaviour. There you go. Bizarre behaviour can be shortened to Bihar. It's the Bihar. We don't like him. I'm going to enjoy the entire season at the Hill Dickinson Stadium until them lot turn up and ruin the place. Because you know they're going to, don't you? You know they're going to. Look at it, it's shit. Ours is much better. Obviously without a Liverpool accent anyway. AC/DC, don't start. Do you know what? I haven't checked my blood pressure today. Don't get me started on AC/DC. Coldplay and Ed Sheeran. The holy trinity of hateful content. Why'd you do this to me? Why? You're supposed to be nice. That is fucking school uniform. Should be on a register. Oh man. See how evil these are. This shouldn't be allowed. This is bullying. Bullying behaviour shouldn't be allowed. I'm going to Ofcom with this. I'm going to speak to the FBI. Does that work, by the way, you ladies? Does that dry tears? I don't think it does. Sorry, that fell out. Story of my life. I've used that explanation a few times. Angus. Is he from Aberdeen? They are Scottish, or they were Scottish, weren't they? And like I say, it must be galling, absolutely galling, for the young brothers bringing out all this, the same copy and paste music every year and being hugely popular and knowing no matter what happens, you still will have written the greatest song made by your family, which of course is Friday on My Mind by the Easy Beats. What a song. FBI is quite a place these days. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go there. Looks quite a chilled place most of the time. They're great in concert too. I think so as well, because the more that are there, the more thousands of people you can automatically spot as being a ne'er-do-well. Wonder what I was doing. I thought I was choking on it. No, the tears were coming. That's what women do, isn't it? I've seen it on the television. Oh my God, I can't stop fucking crying. Sing along with our Lulu Bellatini, or whatever her name is. Phyllis, Gladys, Jemima Sherrard. I reckon that's your full name, isn't it? That's what it was in Ireland before you came over here, on the lam. The posh wave. That actually, the Queen's wave is almost a rimmer salute, isn't it? In reverse, a reverse rimmer. Don't do a reverse rimmer. Please don't do a reverse rimmer. Oh, sweet holy shite. I've just pictured that in my mind. I won't sleep tonight because of that. The hand fan while covering the mouth. Yes, and that's very English, and also I think also very deep South American, isn't it? Why do declare, Mr. Kavanaugh, you're giving me the vapours? That kind of thing, when they're drinking mint juleps on the veranda, while at the same time somewhere in York. Yeah, the reverse rimmer does sound pretty bad, doesn't it? It also sounds something like Purple Aki would do. May he rest in peace. Uptime. Oh, Uptime. A lot of rim talk. I've got smut on my mind. I just want to know where the surname comes from. Because obviously, if your name is Baker, because your family was bakers. If your name was Brewer, it's because your family were brewers. If your name is Rimmer, I want to know. I want to know. Dogs are getting amped up, so you're going to jump in and out. Right, well, in that case, Before you go, get your dancing shoes on. You need to get your dancing shoes on. Because when the screen goes clean, you know what it means. Come on. Dancing shoes. Are we ready? Are we ready? We're going to have a dance? Of course we're going to have a dance.
Another great night here at the Paris Pause. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And that's that.